Okay. Hello, hello. We are now live. Hello, hello, guys. Turn the music on.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Let's see what you guys talking about. Ape stream. They were talking shit about ICT strategy. It's so frustrating. Someone's talking shit about ICT strategy, guys, and I guess he got banned.
Dude,
How's everyone doing?
they could talk shit about his strategy or talk shit about him as a trader. They can't talk shit about his strategy. Strategy works. I
Yeah,
don't care what anyone says. It works. So
yeah.
yeah,
Everything works, man. It depends on how that
yep,
person is using it. Like if
yep.
some people use trend lines very good, other people just pray that it's gonna work.
Yep.
Let's see. It's 4 out here.
How are y'all doing that? How are y'all doing?
Chart a little bit. Okay. 107 so far. Start hunting. Get another base hits going today.
Mm. Yeah, bro. Today's been it's not been bad, but it's been more so range day-ish. You saw what overnight price did. We
Yeah.
saw Asia set up liquidity, London take liquidity, and New York just pretty much take what London did, and just more so range bound. Felt like AM was pretty decent, but that's been pretty slow since.
Yeah. AM delivery right off the open. I was going for the Asia and London lows. It delivered pretty well. After that, we just
Yeah.
basically did a seek and show. Came straight back up.
Yep.
And yeah, I think in Discord I was looking for a drive inside this 4 hour um, gap on NQ here, which we did get another tap inside it, like another 10 point. It's like a large gap. It's 200 points of a gap. Um, and there was a lot of chop on the 1 minute here. We're just going back and forth. Price action or coming lower. This is somewhat expected just because we have non-farm payroll on Friday, and we're already hit the objective on the weeklies, so we're not expecting too much today.
All right, check DM real quick.
Yeah. Dude,
I
this is
didn't know
something we can
that.
talk about. Lanto was talking about like a lifetime activation. It's $85 for all accounts on Apex right now, and I'm assuming Lanto you're under that monthly plan right now.
Dude, I'm paying how can I convert? That's
You can't
crazy.
convert. That's the new promotion. Like, so all my I have, was it, is it 250K account? I forget. Yeah, 250K Apex accounts. All of them are on lifetime right now, so I don't even pay no monthly fees. I have these accounts. Like, I think my highest train day is like 37, 38 days. It's 3 payouts coming to 4 payouts right now.
That's insane.
No monthly fees on them, and it's just only because it's the promotion they're running.
That's insane.
Yeah, and I guess it doesn't hurt them that much because I think people tend to blow their account very quick.
Yeah.
Like, they don't last more than a month, maybe 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
But for people trying to like hold through them, man, like this is why it's a blessing. Like, I'm taking base hits. I don't have to worry about the time. I'm just taking like $100-$200 now
Yeah.
after I got like above threshold, and it's gonna keep on rinse repeat.
Yep.
And that's like, people shit on Apex, but like with that lifetime deal, it's literally the most valuable, like, what's it, like, value in the industry now.
Hmm.
It's somewhat comparable, like, to the starter plan. How long is the $85 activation running till? Let me check my sources. I'm sure. No, I think they posted somewhere. I'm also curious about that. Um, It's this October 9th. They keep on extending it though, but you never know when it's gonna end. But $85 all PA lifetime activation fee for 85. Like if it was not that case, it'll cost like $300 for a 250K lifetime fee. Even for a 50K one, it costs like what, 140?
Yeah, 150, something like that.
140, 150. It's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where like I was just like, okay, I'll go with the monthly then. But having lifetime is a nice gig here. I submitted a payout when I tweeted it like 2 days ago, I think. And I'm under review. Like just like a lot of other people. Either you got approved very fast or you're under review. So last time I got payout like for what's it, the September, mid-September, I was also under review and I got paid. So it's not that worrisome anymore, I feel like, being under review. I think it's normal.
Mm-hmm. Seeing a nice sell here.
All right, let me see what we're looking at. Get closer. So you have a 4-hour open here at 10 a.m. Really just kept on moving higher, higher. All the distribution. What does the day look like here?
Mm-hmm. That hourly, bro, is it's the same how it was like late last week, earlier this week, when we were just more so consolidating, and then we in post, and then now we're consolidating again off that hourly time frame. But it hasn't been terrible. Yes, bro. I don't know about you. I thought price yesterday was really nice.
Yeah, well, I think I only traded PM. Maybe I traded a little bit AM, but like mainly PM. Oh, you and Desi, I think caught like a very good short and just held it to like draw liquidity.
Yeah.
But then it was my time. It's like you guys got AM, and then people came over for PM, and then we hit like a 1-minute unicorn that I think you saw too. He came in later. And you're like, oh shit! We took the trail method, and we got I think it's like 800 ticks of it. So it's like 200 points on NQ.
Insane.
Crazy.
If I'm Brian, like, you could let up the rest of the week after that trade. You fed a whole village with that trade.
Damn. Someone just messaged me saying my title is misspelled. I spelled trading wrong. Damn it.
No, you didn't.
I did, or I said trading with Lanto afterwards.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you did.
It did.
Oh, I was looking at the first. The first one.
Yeah.
Live trading. Damn.
Embarrassing.
GG. Guys, there's all his credibility gone right there just because of that.
No one said I have good grammar or comprehension. I'm just a trader.
Like, bro, nah, you're not even bad, bro. I'm not even kidding. I have a typo every single day. It's bad. Especially when you're trying to get stuff out fast to the market.
Yeah.
You're so prone.
This could flip. Let me see. Let me see the 50-minute. The 50-minute usually is where I'm looking for guidance here. So we did take this 50-minute liquidity here, and then moving high from there, and then Q.
That's right.
Need to see some displacement for me to even consider longs here. Could be something like this. Where's Desi? Was Desi? Oh yeah, he was here yesterday.
Yeah. Desi
vomit.
vomit.
Oh no, bro. Desi, he's been trading a lot, I think, or like different sessions.
Yeah.
So like,
he's
probably out. He's probably asleep right now. Even yesterday, he was like, I have so low sleep, I might not get on. And then I was like, oh, just get on for a little bit because we're at the end of the stream, just to vibe. But that's what happens when you're a trader.
We're on that grind, man. I fucking love it. We're grinding.
Grinding till what do you say, 2026, and then you're gonna retire. Lanto's gonna disappear, guys.
Not disappear, but I'm definitely gonna end of 2026. I'm gonna chill.
How many is that? 2 years and 2 months? Is that the case?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
That's like what 800 days probably around there.
Yep.
You got 800 days with Lanto before he's gone. You never see him again.
I don't know. I feel like by end of 2026, me, you, and Desi will have reached what we wanted.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll probably strive for more, but
I mean,
like, at some point, you got to step back.
Yeah, because even talking about 6 months ago, we we're like, we want to do 5 figures a month. We want to do 10K, 15K a month, and then now we're like a few months back, we're like, okay, let's do 50K a month. Let's do mid 5 figures, and now we're like, let's do 6 figures a month, and then we're just keep on scaling. At what point do we just like?
Yeah, wasn't enough.
5 mil a month, 10 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, at a certain point, we just like enjoy what we have and just keep on building. I mean, probably more like focus on just trading less but make the same amount of money. Just more efficiency.
That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. Number 100%. Like I'm trying to. Hopefully by 2026, I'm able to make what I make now on a low end. Putting in less hours.
Yeah.
That's number one. Because like
he wakes up for 30 minutes, take one trade. Oh, that's 100K right there. Let's go back to sleep.
Because I'm able to make a lot of money now, but dude, it takes like everything out of me.
Yeah.
Everything out of me. Like I'm talking about, I am sacrificing every single thing in my life to be making the money I'm making now. So
yeah, just like someone said, like one trade a week. That could be also the case too. Like maybe like it'd be more a mixture of like day trading too, and then more focus also on like just kind of like a swing trading and just letting it play out. If you have like this using the same kind of trading model, just apply to higher time frames.
all I want is a fat crib with a GT3 RS, and I'm chilling. That's all I want.
What happens when AI can do it better than we can? They're just gonna make a lot of money. But I don't know. Like the market is always changing, is always adapting. That means like the AI can also adapt and like do machine learning. But I feel like trading itself is like discretional. Like everyone has their own views. It's not something like it's mechanical really. There's some part is, but other parts like everyone has a different take on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone build me a bot that trades only take the same exact trades I'll take, and then like I won't need to trade anymore. I'll just like okay, let's do it.
I wonder if we did code a bot, how would it actually perform? You think?
You basically code it and then you trade against it and see who performs better. And if they do better in like let's say like 6 months of data, like you should just let that
honestly
take over.
Yeah. Let it do it for you.
Yeah. But did you have any clean trades to show in AM or take? Was it like A+ or anything?
Yeah. I can send it to you, but I have a breakdown of it. This is the first trade here.
So we'll take a look while we're waiting. I think it's very slow right now. I'm waiting to see what happens first here.
So the first trade here. So we had a simple 1 minute gap here that formed after we saw price came down. We saw price come down to take out overnight data low. We had also seen as ES achieve its hourly gap tap. So we had an hourly gap on ES where we slightly entered, tapped that, flipped off it. I could zoom on more, or I could have zoomed in more for that screenshot. But I took off a 1 minute gap here. You see that internal buy side, that line that I have there with the blue text on top of that, internal buy side. So once we took that out there, that reaction more so was going to dictate my narrative for price and range. And so if we see price come up there and sweep off high into low again, I probably obviously wasn't going to take it long back up. But that reaction alongside the 1 minute gap reaction more so is what caused me to go long. Yeah. So that 1 minute gap holding up and respecting. Also inversing that 1 minute bearish gap before there as well. That's
good.
Yeah, internal buy side grab, boom. Us not reacting in an ultra bearish manner, us consolidating off high, showcasing that price most likely wants to achieve higher objectives, being that overnight data high, alongside price confirming entry via that 1 minute gap is what told me to go long. And
so that was like near the 10 a.m. time too, or start at 10 a.m. That's good.
Yeah.
This here could be like a breaker. I typically like a nice displacement through it first, but I think I've seen some people talk about like this trade specifically being like a unicorn trade, which it has a nice fair value gap too. Like you enter in, my stop would likely be right at that low there, which is good. Yeah, that looks good.
Simple scalp, simple basic, nothing too crazy in mind, just a simple TP1 into London high. Because I thought objective was higher. Like I said, based off the internal high that we like, the way we reacted off that, the fact that we saw price come up, take that internal high, and not sweep back down to low, told me that objective was most likely going to trade higher. Or objectives were higher, and price was most likely going to trade higher. So I pair that up with that entry model, being that 1 minute gap, nice extensive 1 minute gap, and you pair that up and you look for that London high, which delivered eventually.
Yeah.
That's all it was there.
Let's see. I'm on MNQ right now. Here we go.
That entry was late, not gonna lie. Okay. I look at probability. I don't look at R to R. I don't look at anything. I mean, obviously you want to have a decent R to R, but
as long as it works, man, doesn't matter.
I mean,
tight risk management too.
King straight. Let's see. Let's see your 400K payouts in the past 2 months. No, I'm kidding. But I'm kidding. But
yeah, I think a lot of people, kind of the ICT community side, that they kind of very cautious on today. Because like Wednesday, that they just like think it's low probability because of non-farm payroll week. I mean that could be the case. I'm just gonna try to play it safe. Just be patient here.
So what? So with the top step leaderboards, it's only current counts. So I thought for the top step leaderboards, it was like in total. When I first saw it, which I don't know why I thought that, but it's only current accounts. So so if you have like an account that does well, and then you get moved into a live, you start from 0 again, because they only include your current accounts that you're on right now. So if that gets moved to a live, you're back to 0. It resets to 0. But yeah.
Wait, so does it count live accounts or XP or both? Actually, I don't know about it.
I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know, because I have more money on my live account, which they're not including into my total balance. Like when I had the 100K a day, they said my total, like everything was like, what, like 80, 90K. I'm like, bro, first of all, I made 100K a day, plus I have money on my live account as well. So I don't know how they're mathematically doing it.
It should be like 200K or something around there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you get slack about that? Like on like people talking shit, be like, "Hey, why are you not in the leaderboard?
Bro,
Are you sure it's not?"
I don't care. I promise you, I don't care. If you want to like just look at it, go to Top Step on their Discord and search my name up on the payout page. You'll see, like I don't care. That Top Step's one firm I trade. I have different firms I trade as well. I have Apex. I'm starting to get into FTT. Then I also have my personal account as well, which did 80K last month. So
on Tradeovate, right?
Yeah. And I'm not trying to like be egotistical or flex. I don't care, bro. If you're in if you're in my community, you know what we have in there. It's very special. I used to care at one point. Not no more.
Yeah. So I was asking if you got if you get tilt anymore. I don't think I've seen you tilt in like the longest time now.
Well, there's durations where you're gonna. Everyone's still tilt. I mean, we're all human at the end of the day. You're still gonna let out. There was a stretch I had on top. Was it like 2 weeks ago, Brian? Now where I had that losing streak on top.
Was it the top step curse you're talking about? Like where you did good and you kept on like 3-4 days in a row, just day loss limits.
Yeah, for a good good 3 or 4 days. Like
that's 3K. Wait, is it 3K for day loss limit?
Yeah, 3K. But
3 count, 5 counts per day. 15K loss per day.
Look, if I lose, it's completely my fault. No matter what. There was like that 3-4 day stretch, dude. I got unlucky because I remember specifically there was a night where I made 4K per account and I woke up to limits being hit on accident.
Oh,
and it was just like, bro, of course.
You're up to.
And it's
yeah.
I mean, but nah, the losses I take on there, completely my fault. But yeah, there was a mental stutter I had there after I got my 100K payout, right? Because I don't know what it was exactly, but I was just maybe a bit fixated on bigger days on Top Step, which obviously you should not be doing. And I knew it was just Top Step strictly because when I was having that losing streak on Top Step, I was still doing fine on Apex, my personal. Yeah.
I think were you focused on trying to get like a 100K payout or something like that number, that specific number?
No, because it was after I did it. It was after I did it.
Oh, after, okay.
Yeah.
So I remember that was like,
what it was.
Oh, my neighbor, just take 80K. You're like, I want that round number. I want that 100, 6 figure.
You know what it was too? It's because price was so especially like a month ago or so. Price was so good. It was free sec. You know, I caught up. I got caught up a little bit. Had to reset mentally, and yeah, now I'm just focusing on compound days.
Yeah.
Eventually, you know, you'll see those big days again. But I'm not gonna. The thing I forgot to really focus on was after the 100K payout. I was fixated on big days on Top Step, and not just more so just continue to do what I'm doing, because these 100K days that I'm having, which I've only had a few this year, like they happen naturally, right? I never look for them; they just happen naturally. You know, if I enter a trade and I just end up trailing stop and stop never trails out, that's how it happens. But yeah, it was almost like after that 100K payout, it's like I was just looking for big days consistently. I was just trying to, I forced a couple trades, but I knew this was Top Step.
Yeah.
Because Apex and my personal, like I was still trading completely fine. I don't know, but if there's something you guys like should learn from that, it's just never force trades, never try to get to a certain P&L number, never try to just strictly focus on the charts when the charts.
You know what's funny though? Like I think I'm getting somewhat of that in a different angle. You know, like how I'm like on like a win streak almost, like where I'm posting on Twitter like every day. I'm getting fear of like losing now. He's like, it was like, I think I don't know what number at, 14 or 15. Now, like if I feel like I'm like starting to lose, maybe I'll just like, okay, let's just remove my daily loss limit type of risk management and just try to get back green. Like that's what I'm feeling again, but I'm not there yet because I haven't taken a loss on the live stream. It's been smooth sailing, but that's what I'm getting right now. So that's why I'm a little concerned. I might stop posting there too and just focus on that. It also, I think it influenced my sizing too, because yesterday was a very low compound day. That was also partly due to because it was a payout pending day. I don't need to do much, but yesterday should have been like a record day for the week at least.
You killed yesterday, bro. That trade was, dude. Chat. If you were in there yesterday,
that was using micros, dude. Using micros. I
felt the aura. I felt the aura of the trade from a mile away, so I had to make sure to come in here. But
like it was like 2 micros made $500 from that, bro. Like 2 micros. And like that was like across my top set. That was across other accounts too. Apex, I pretty much went in and out. Didn't hold that long.
I ain't gonna lie.
But like, yeah, if I wasn't like worried about my side, like the streak and like the payout petting, I would have just probably did like 1 mini, 2 minis, and maybe just one, and just maybe try to ride that. All right, we are getting a move here.
I consider PM session 12 p.m. Someone asked what time does PM session start. I consider it 12.
I consider
12 to 1.
PM 1, and then lunch is 12. And then a little 1 hour gap. That's what I kind of view it as. Like 1 to 4 is my PM.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, we're starting to get a move here. What was I looking at? We took this slow, bounced off this 15-minute here. Sweep this 15-minute liquidity. That's what I'm looking at to a return back to this 15-minute. And depending on what happens here, this could come back down or just could move higher. I just want to see some confirmation here. See where we want to close and how much we want to hold here.
We got 550 people up in here. What's good, chat?
Yeah.
Brian stream grown like a dub.
There's probably like 35% at least from your Discord. Be like, hey, I came from Lanto.
You want to actually do that? Okay, yo. Everyone who came from my Discord, type 1 in chat right now. If you're listening to this. Let's see.
Well, a lot of people, I feel like it's just across all our, like me, you, and Desi, they're just probably a member on all of them. I just remember, I think it was like back then when like the stream was growing, but like you weren't popping off that hard. Like you're on your like peak right now, like and it just keeps on pushing. But they're like, who's that guy talking? Is that Brian talking? And like they refer to you, like they couldn't even recognize it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, some of you guys are from Discord. That's good. So it's all
the main question is like, how many of you guys was from Lanto Discord and ate already in the morning and then ready to eat again for PM?
Yo,
you got breakfast already.
No. Let me actually ask this, because I caught a trade, really nice trade, a home run trade yesterday, 175 points, and then who from the Discord came in here PM, watched Brian, and also caught a 200-point trade with them?
Yeah, I got tagged on your Discord. They're like, good call, like. And it's like, oh, that means maybe people just took both trades, and like that's like a home
Yeah.
run trade for them. Home run for AM and PM. 15-minute tap here, retracing back now. That's what I was anticipating because the higher time frame is moving lower right now. Yeah, so while we're bearish on the 15-minute, that doesn't mean I'm gonna try to take this 1 minute here. If we did inverse this, any 1 minute setup would qualify. This could work, but I'm just gonna let it play out first. I'm starting my inversion Discord soon. Everyone's gonna start Discord soon.
W bands. Hey, bro, you should charge 5K a month like I do, apparently. So, run that up. 5K monthly and then 10K lifetime. Bro.
Could let this play out here. I really want to see what happens. Like, if we can move away from this 15-minute, I'll try to play the lower downside here. We have a lot of downside targets here. Probably the next 15-minute internal here, New York Open. But if you can push back up, I'll commit to above 20.035. I'll commit to this 4 hour here. I think I need more directional confirmation here.
That's not feeling good.
Dude, I'm at like, who in the world would believe like someone would just pay 5K a month like that? Like, was it a month or was it lifetime?
No, it was 5K a month, 10K lifetime.
Who would believe that, and who would just pull out their ass like that? Like, that's such a big increase.
I would, bro. It's funny because you go in there and then you see people like, I'm not even like, sometimes I just want to make shit everything. Like, I want to, after like a trading day, I just want to make shit public because like if anyone just sees what we do in there, like what people do in there, not even me, like the people in there do. It's like you have just random members casually making 10K, 5K, 6K, 8K a day just off props. So, I know it's weird, but. That's a charge of 5K. Yeah. Source comes from, what's his name again? That crypto guy, that old hag who tried exposing me. It's completely lies. Oh, that guy's like he's pushing 50, by the way. If I'm 50 on Twitter, going after making lies after a 21-year-old, I'd call myself a bum. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, Brian is the only person you'll ever need. I have a Discord, sure. Brian has a Discord, but listen, you never have to pay for anything if you don't want to. You have Brian stream, you have other people as well. You can learn off of as well. So if you're ever like financially struggling or you don't have the means to do it, don't ever feel obligated. Dude, yours are fluctuating. It was just at 610. Now it's at 550. I'm just looking at that.
Is it? Oh shit.
Imagine Brian's getting plotted.
They're like, why is the chat not moving? Yeah, let me read the chat. I was typing something.
Yeah, like Brian's stream is a good example. You just have bots come in here like, they see you're not taking a trade, you're not going down a signal, so they just leave and they're just waiting until you do, and they'll come back.
Yeah. Dude, you know what I've been seeing on Twitter lately and like all the media? Like, everyone's dog shitting on ICT for, I guess, blowing his account and all that stuff. And they're kind of like attacking ICT concept. I guess, I believe Kane had beef with ICT too. I don't know like what happened exactly. Did you hear about that, Lanzo?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was like,
No,
what's happening?
I don't think it was him. I think it was, I don't know, it could have been him. I think
I believe
people
Kane
were trying
directly
to discredit
talked
Kane.
about it. Yeah, discredit Kane saying
that ICT was the reason that he, made the
like,
money he did.
The money did.
Yeah. But that's not the truth.
I think I agree with Kane for the most part here. Like, he did what he did. Like, even though his ICT's concept similar from other branches from other people too, because Kane uses a few other concepts that is ICT and others that like are more refined from other students of ICT.
Regardless, though, it's not the concept that makes the trader; it's the trader that makes the trader. That's what it is.
Yeah. And I think like the reason I'm bringing this up, like that just basically means like there's people that are more educators, which I think like ICT is educator, and there's
Yeah,
others that are like real traders and like trading real time to do everything.
yeah,
There could be some that's both, but like it's gonna be people that focus on one direction more so, and people who are focused on trading is like me, you, Desi. I would say Ash too, Kane, because they have like they trading live every single day. Dodgy Ryan
yeah,
is probably a trading more than an educator too.
yeah.
All Kane said he watched only like 2 minutes of ICT video and ICT got tight and wanted Kane to attribute all the success to him.
Yeah, I don't listen. I don't mind. Someone said some people are better teachers than traders. Sometimes, that's fair. But
Mm-hmm.
if you're like that and you're coming out here saying, "Oh, you make this much money trading," you can't really do that. You can't play both sides. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess you can, but you gotta really back your stuff up. Like for me at least, I'd probably say I'm probably a better trader than I am a teacher.
I think
But
so.
like,
Yeah, I think
I,
for
I don't.
people that do live streams a lot, I think we're more focused on trading while teaching too. But like that, the first discipline, first priority is just trading first.
Yeah, like you have people out here being like, "Oh, I just caught this inversion on, or I just caught this trade on stream."
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like credit to you, well done, but you can't give the narrative that you're super profitable when you're not.
yeah. And that just means like people who are like kind of live trading, you can see real time after months that like they're actually trading legit and all that stuff. They're showing balances, showing P and L, showing payouts. Like those are the
Yeah,
people that you probably want to learn from, rather than people trying to
yeah,
sell you something. Because like even we kind of like let's say Romeo or something, like he's a big influencer in the space right now. I don't know if he live trades. I don't think, does he live trade? Because
Who?
if not, Romeo, like one of those guys, like the people sell something.
Yeah,
I don't know if he live
I don't know.
trades. If he
I don't care
doesn't,
enough.
then he would be classified. I feel like to me more of an educator than.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, if you do it, that's fair. You just can't come out here and claim to be super profitable when you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't do that. You can't be like, "Oh, I'm up this
Just
much."
free
Like,
drive.
okay, bro. Like, show me withdrawals, show me payouts, show me anything.
Yeah.
You can't. You can be like, "Oh, I taught my class or I taught my room how to do this today. I taught them how to do this." But you can't come out here and be like, "Yeah, I'm super profitable." No, because at the end of the day, look, and I like this. And this is just me. I fuck with the ICT or ICT like space of Twitter a lot because I obviously
Mm-hmm.
trade ICT concepts. But when you have people out here claiming that demo should be treated the same as or is the same as like a live account or
Oh yeah.
a funded account, it's not, bro. It's completely different. I don't care what you say, who you are. A live account, you putting actual risk on versus not is two completely different things. No matter how you put it, it's two
I
completely
you,
different
you
things.
know I would compare that like statement like of treating like demo like live to people who say like treat eval like you treat funded because like that's good in theory but that's not reality, you know. These,
It's I try. I, in my opinion, I try to do my best to try to do that. I try to like.
yeah,
I feel like if I treat evaluations like you do funded, it's like you gotta like
but we increase our
your
leverage.
habits carry
We
over
want to
to
speed it
Hindu,
up.
right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, like I've seen this a lot from people, like especially newer traders. Like, yo, bro, like I can easily pass the eval, no problem. But on a funded, like I struggle a lot. I'm like, yeah,
That
because
makes
there's a
sense.
hurdle with that because you're actually putting real risk on a funded account. There's real stuff at stake versus a demo account. So that's why I disagree with a demo versus
Yeah,
an account you put actual risk on. Even if it's like a
just
funded
like
account, like a
eval
50K
funded.
captive account, you're still putting that $50 you invested plus the activation fee. You're still putting in $100 of your money on risk in the account. So you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's read the chat here.
W. Mark Josen, 270K from Apex. W. Mans.
I think people gotta stop viewing IC as like the godly trader. Just view him as an educator. I think that's what I always view him like. People expect him way too much because like think about this like this too. Like he has so many concepts, so many models. That's a lot of pressure because like people who are specialized, they do
Yeah,
one or two things. It's refined, but he's
yeah,
too generalized. He has all these type of things in his head, so it is
yeah.
very limiting. So start just thinking of IC like an educator, man.
Trading is hard, man. I mean, it's just anyone that tries to portray a narrative that it's not, like, it's false. Trading is very hard. Like, the only way you'll truly make it out profitable consistently long term is if you have passion for this. If you're in here to make a quick buck, I'm sorry, you're not going to do that. You're going to only hurt yourself. But if you truly have, like, if you have passion for trading, it'll really, it'll pan out over time.
Yeah.
That's the reality of trading. Not easy.
Someone said I'm the opposite. I can't trade evals, but can get payouts refunded. I mean, that's a good thing to have, man. Like, damn it, I suck at I suck at evals, but I can do so well in funded.
W typo guy said, "Do you guys have thoughts on giving up on tarding?" That's like something I would do. Yeah, I mean, you're always gonna have doubts. Even I said this yesterday as well. Even when I first turned profitable, and I was able to make a couple $1,000s a month, I still had doubts that, okay, is this something I can see myself doing in 5 to 10 years? I think the worst thing you can do for yourself, when you first become profitable, or even when you're trading at all, like, try to keep that to yourself as much as possible, because I think, like, the noise from the outside world, like telling my parents, telling other people that I'm trading, right, I'm trying to do well in trading, I think, like, that noise creeped in when I first turned profitable, or as I was turning profitable. But you gotta really keep to yourself if you can. If there's one piece of advice I'd say, just keep to yourself and try to lock it as much as you can. It's like, people out in the everyone 99 9 out of 10 people are gonna say trading is gambling, trading is not sustainable, because they've never experienced some type of success like that, or some type of industry like that, where you're very, like, all the money you make is based off yourself. You don't get paid a salary. You don't get paid. Paid a base. You get paid exactly what you do. And a lot
The
of people
amount
just
of
can't rely
effort
on
you
that.
put in as well, and
Yeah.
like their accountability, everything goes into it. So if you're not accounting for yourself
Yeah.
when you are doing mistakes, if you're not trying to prove, you're not putting hours to either back test, forward test, or do anything, and to put up hours to even refine your trading, like, you're not, you're gonna get the results that is probably not as desirable.
Yeah. It's as simple as this. If you want to be great at something, you got to put in a great amount of hours. That's it. If you want
Yeah.
to be average at something, you put in an average amount of hours.
Yeah. I
That's the
feel like
reality.
I don't even recommend like grind like 10 hours a day anymore. I feel like it just the time, like if you just put in like 3 hours of trading a day, you get progress. But if you want to amp it up, just do 2-3 hours of forward trading, and then like maybe at night 2 hours of back testing. Like, that's like 4 or 5 hours each day. After like 3-4 months, you can get some screen time in.
Yeah.
Unprofit Trader said, "What's your thoughts on TradeFi? I saw you got approved for 3K payout." You know what's crazy? TradeFi, I think I'll compare it to MyFund Futures with that payout. The payout's like within MyFund Futures. I believe it's like 5-10 minutes. Even Desi's talked about, like, praised it so much. TradeFi, I think they do the same thing. It's like 30 minutes to an hour. So I submitted the request, and that's not just me. Like, before people pull out like the influencer privilege, that's like with a few other people too. Like, that do request at the same time as me. It was like within an hour. They're also a smaller firm, like a new firm, so that could be the case. But like, that's quick. And what Brett Simba, the founder, saying is like they have automated payouts already, or it's like automated where it just needs manual clearance just to see, and like that's how they can do it so quick. And that's what fast track trading lacks. They don't have anything like that. Their growth is way too fast for them to handle. And that's why you got like 2-3 weeks of delays now. It's October 2nd, and I think some people still requested from, like, mid October or mid September, like September 10th or 13th. They got approved, but no payout yet. Yeah, this is pretty choppy back and forth. We've been talking. I kind of put up some text out like, this is choppy, waiting for the 15-minute confirmation. We're just going back and forth. It's not something I like to trade. And just because I'm trading like 1 to 3, I'm not gonna force something like this. Honestly, feels like they're not solvent. I feel like they have enough cash flow, man. There's way too many users, and like, I see people buying every single day. It's crazy. And I don't want to say names, but someone DM'd me today saying like, I bought over like 40, 60 FTTCal. I blew them back to back in like within a few days. What should I do? Like how can I like how can I be like you or something like that? It's like wait, first of all, why did you buy 20, 30 counts like and just go through them if you don't know what you're doing? That might be what they're like, they're targeting because like if you can't pass the eval, what are you gonna do unfunded? You're just gonna blow it.
Yeah. Yep.
So like just imagine that number of people who are failing these Apex evals, these Top Step evals, they can't get funded. They're like, oh, there's an instant funded option. Let's go there. Let's spend a premium on it and not get a payout. So I think that's what's giving me some like peace of mind that they're not gonna, be like rug pull or be under cash flow because they just have too many trades that are not actually gonna get payouts. Can you explain what you mean by a 15-minute confirmation? So I'm looking at 15-minute right now. I want to see we're between two 15-minute fair value right now. The bullish one and the bearish one. I want to see if we either two scenarios in my mind right now. Retrace up here, which I anticipated earlier, and come back down, likely through this for lower, or we can just close above and then I'll play upside. And the upside would be not just the high of day, but you look at the 4-hour, we have a nice 4-hour inefficiency. And if we can confirm with the 15-minute, I'm anticipating a drive in this 4-hour.
Anyone's NinjaTrader Apex bugged out right now?
Is it bugging? Should I be trading then?
Yeah, my data is not loading in. Like I'm looking at the charts, but nothing's loading in.
Yeah.
It's weird. Anyone else have that issue, like where you click on the chart and it just freezes? It's frozen.
I don't know. Should I test it? Let me see. I think mine looks good. I don't know.
Is it good?
Mine's good. You're starting to like scare me, Bill. I'm like, okay, I might be trading soon, and you're saying it's bugging. I'm like, I don't want to freaking jeopardize my accounts right now.
No, for me, the chart was frozen. I just tried doing like one micro test executing, and it said it cannot submit order.
Wait, Rhythmic is down? Hold up. Guys,
yeah.
Confirm, because I might not be trading on Rhythmic then.
Look, I'll send you a screenshot of what.
I cannot have a platform issue affecting like a trade because like depending on how severe it is, it could just blow your account. Unable to submit orders. I'm just gonna test it on like one account. Let me see. I'll do like, do I have eval somewhere? Maybe yeah. Mine looks good. I don't know. That's giving me some fear though. Yeah, I guess be careful if you. Some people are reporting some problems in the chat right now. Chart is off. Can't trade. Can't connect.
Okay, yeah, it's not just me. Okay, I'm gonna just log out.
Yeah.
I was gonna maybe make a trade with you.
Yeah, let me know if you can log back in. See what happens.
Yeah, Rhythmic's down though. I guess I'll have to go flat on Apex for today.
Another 15-minute sweep there. Wick down, going higher. This actually might get a move higher here. That's something I waited for. I also marked out the hourly order block here. That's kind of where we held from. So we might be looking for longs. Just depending on if we can hold here. Because every time we've been going 15-minute gap, we come back down. I mean, we could look for a scalp, but I need to see a quick setup to frame the setup.
Yeah, reforming structure here. Let's see. We see price.
Lanzo, this is so funny. This happened before too. Someone said, Brian, what's the other guy Twitter that is talking?
Bro, don't worry about me. All you need is Brian. Stop. Don't worry about me.
Dude, Lanto is bigger than me at this point, I feel like.
It doesn't matter, bro. All you need is Brian. Brian is the truth. Brian's all you need.
You're like, who is Lanto Traits? Why does he sound like that?
Sound like a 12-year-old? Yeah. I'm actually 29, guys, by the way. Even though I sound 12.
Yeah, I might be trading top step then. I still haven't taken trading top step. We'll get something going there. Yeah, a lot of you guys asked about Tradify too. Yeah, I'll share this. If you guys been on the stream for the last 15 streams, we trade Tradeify on I connect Tradeify on the Tradeivate for TradeView. Got the payout. 3K here. I just on one account. I think the balance was at 161 or something. We took it to 158, and we're still trading that since. So we're already ready for another payout, and then another after that too. So we're looking pretty. We're looking pretty right now.
How's FTT been? Been good?
FTT.
Right.
I submitted a payout with them. I think someone also asked that earlier. I submitted a payout with them. I submitted, I think, last week. It was like 9/25, so September 25th, and they're really backed up, man. So I'm not touching that account anymore. For the one that's payout, I'm still working on building another cushion on half my accounts. The other half is just waiting. So we'll see what happens there. I hope I get paid out. Just like everyone else, because if I get paid, I'm sure
you will.
Like 10% of you guys who are trading FTT also submitted requests.
Yeah, we have influencer privilege, so we're gonna get paid out.
I don't know if this guy is trolling. Is Lanto the same person who made 1.8 million at Apex?
That's King.
This King.
That's the Brit, Mr. Brit boy.
Yeah.
Nah, Kane's a dub.
Kane like a month ago before he really blew up. He was I was talking to him. I was like, oh, you should go on the live stream. He's like, yeah. I'm in Dubai right now. When I get back, he on. So maybe we'll get it soon. I don't know. Maybe get like a little chat with them. Connect two people, Lanto and Kane, the one that put down Apex.
Right. Oh, what's the opposite of influencer privilege? I had that with Apex for about 3 months.
I mean, Kane, I think mentioned he had struggles with Apex too. Just like he was handling it more privately and just been much more patient. Because he's like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'll just trade them more. He ran it up. He ran it up.
If this if this 5 minute invert or 5 minute bearish gap at 12:45 goes inverse, I think we draw into 065 on NQ. Being that 5 minute gap fill, I think we PD right there.
We're delivering off the hourly order block here. I do want to see this close above the 50-minute here before I look at longs. Next close in 7 minutes here.
I know Dolphins fan, buddy. I'm a Giants fan. No.
Yeah, I feel like I get this question more and more every day. Everyone's asking, like, how do you copy trade all these firms? Do you guys copy trade or something? Like, is it not clear enough that we copy trade?
Yeah, I got that question every single time. It's either what broker, how do I copy trade, or what firm is it? I
made it simple, man. I have an 8.5 minute video that goes through everything in the most condensed. Like I think it was like a 30-minute raw video. I condensed as much as possible because I know people don't like to sit through like a long video. I wouldn't either.
Yeah, Ernst. I know Ernst. Ernst, you can go to the Futures Basics channel and you can see it there. I have a Tradeivate breakdown on how to do trade copier. Then Brian also has a YouTube video as well on Ninja Trader.
Mm-hmm.
Really good one.
Is your last name really Sonic? That's my legal last name, guys.
What the how does someone know that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they know that.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck?
People thought it was a
Bro, I didn't even know that. I'm close with Brian. I don't even know that. What the hell? Nah. Yo, delete that. That's crazy.
Don't clip that, guys.
Someone said, Brian, do you envy, he said my government names, clout, or are you too humble? Wait, why would we envy each other, bro? Why? Why would we ever do that? We're both on the incline. Like,
yeah.
All I care about is me, him, and Desi just, exponential growth.
That's much more than like just better than just us like trying to one up each other. Like it's better just to push each other up and keep on aiming for higher. Because we I think like always talk like I think every 3-4 months we talk about like we want to do this, we want to do this, we want to make this amount of money, and we want to scale our trading, and then we actually push each other to get to it. And then I don't know if you saw Lanto. Desi was on stream. He was trading. He made
Yeah.
9,000, I think, on each account of his Top Step.
Yes,
Four
sir.
four accounts. And like
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
think any of me or Desi would be able to do that or thinking of doing that if we didn't see you do it.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, he killed it, bro. Fucking Desi. But he's been a killer, bro. He's my day one, bro. Ever since I
Yeah.
was fucking, bro, dude. First thing I did when I started trading, hopped on a call with him and one more person. We would be on calls for like 18 hours a day, literally just looking at random tickers, like random penny stocks,
Penny
and
stock.
just looking for gap fill setups, bro. That would never work out.
It has to do this. It has to come back in here. We'll get this
Yeah.
closed in 4 minutes here, guys. Might
Yeah.
actually get a trade coming up.
No, it was it. I can go back to the group chat. I don't know if Discord shows it, but there were calls that are 26 hours plus long. Yes, and obviously we take breaks in
Damn.
between, but literally ongoing, bro. We just sit down and just, bro, cause like
These are college dropout guys.
it was
But-
either like I was still in school while this was happening. I was fresh out of high school. It was either school 9 to 5 or get this shit down and be able to become my
Yeah.
own
I mean
boss.
that is motivation. Like you don't want to be stuck in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you guys think our next goal is? I think we probably talked about it. Me you, Lance on the Discord.
I don't
what is
know.
it?
I mean,
Let me type it. Let me type it real quick.
gonna be like not in an egotistical way, but I've achieved everything I wanted this year. Like all my goals. 100K a month, $1 million this year, and now I've had a couple 100K days, which is crazy. But
Look in chat, Lanto. Was that the next one that like you talked about before?
Yeah.
Or is it...
yeah,
We're gonna make it possible, guys.
FGT Apex Top Step Personal, run that shit up. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
If Apex just
was it 400 or 500?
400.
Oh, yeah. So quarter four started yesterday. We have quarter four October to December, 3 months. Goal is 400K in payouts.
Yep.
That's a little over 100K per month, I guess. We're on 3 months.
Yeah, with my so I'm trying to do that with Apex, FTT, Top Step, and personal accounts. So we'll see, but
Yeah.
like last month I did 100 Top Step, then I did 80 personal accounts. So those two haven't gotten paid on Apex yet. Haven't started FTT yet, so once I'm on
I mean,
those two, dude,
it's good. It's good to aim for like a few months out. So like just so you don't have to force yourself to do good this month or next month and stuff like that. Because like you already like exceeded your monthly average if you do what is it like you do like 180, let's say September.
Yeah.
That's already if you project that next 3 months, that's already gonna accomplish 400K. But that might not happen like every single month. It might be like this October could be like 100K a month. Still a great month. But we'll get there. We'll keep on scaling up. But we'll look back. Maybe December, you just withdraw like 400K in 1 month and be like, oh, that was a lame goal.
A lame goal. Nah. I will see. I mean, Q4 2023 was pretty shit, so hopefully it's not the same. If Q4 was as bad as it was last year, I probably won't see that 400. But if it's decent, hopefully we'll see it. Just day by day, taking it day by day.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get this close here. I am probably more fixated on upside right now. 2 p.m. close coming up too. We held this nicely. 3 drive, moving lower, wick down, close above, and then hourly retap here. I think upside is the draw right now.
I agree.
And yeah, what is this? Oh, let me remove this.
5-minute gap at 12:45 did inverse, so I think we drive it to 0.65 here to complete that PD array. PD array to PD array, that's what I'm looking at right now. And then if we see, hopefully we got a retracement of some sort. So
Yeah, I think we retrace back inside the 50 minute here. We already closed above it. I'm looking probably for a long entry inside the 50 minute.
Likewise. Let's get a Brian that's Leto Confluence trade and GG.
New 4-hour open too, yeah.
Might just drive it to that 0.65 though prior. We'll see.
I just don't feel good about like the full delivery. I feel like we're just gonna be chopping through this, just based on what I've seen today already, and what I project for the week until non-war payroll.
Hmm.
So maybe it'll just be a base hit. We'll see. I'll try to trail this time. Be like, oh, we're at 50 points, we're at 60 points, and then just break back to break even. I'm like, damn it, Lanto, your trailing method failed.
No, bro. That's if you guys want to know how I like I'm able to hold. It's just trail, bro. Just trail. That's the number one thing. Especially with Top Step, with how I leverage on there. I take a normal trade, except if TPing though. I'll take profit. If price looks really good, I'll just trail. If it doesn't look good, I'll obviously take profit. But you just trail and boom. There's like a position one time. Remember the night I made 145 off 3? That like I held full position all the way into that daily external low. Just because price never once showcased turnaround. And if it did, it would have trailed me out. But dude, that's probably gonna be my biggest trade of all time. I don't think we'll ever see. We probably will, but I don't think we'll see indices like see 7% move intraday. Or not even intraday, intra-session.
Unless World War III or something, man. Maybe overnight happens. That could move like 10%. Wait,
yep.
Do you remember what happened on that day? That 7% drop? Was it war news?
Yeah, there's Japan news.
Japan, like their yen getting killed or something.
Something Japan related. I forget what it was.
So that's just currency though. Like, I feel like big war news could cause it to even move more than that.
Dude, there's been so many different like, oh, this sign is pointing at World War III coming soon. Remember in 2020, like when Trump became president, we were supposed to go to war. There's just been so many different times.
Yeah, it's a lot of fear mongering all over. They're like, oh, it's like, gonna happen.
There's just a bunch of sages for news articles, No, I'm kidding. Do you know what that means?
You said sage?
Sages. You guys know what I'm talking about? They're just trying to instill fear. That's all.
That probably went over through like 80% of people here. They're like, what does that mean?
There's all these news sources are just bunch of sages.
No way he used someone as an adjective. $20 accounts, guys. Yes.
You guys see ETF? They raised back to 20, right?
I don't recommend ETF, but
they're still a dog shit firm though. Do not get on ETF. ETF is like the Walmart Apex, and that says a lot.
Yeah, they try to make it better, but then like I don't know who's calling the shots there, but their team are just not doing not for the traders.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I have to instant fund it, guys, for Tradeify. That's what I've been working on. We're working on growing, and next payout window happens mid October. I'll rest another 3K of them. I was on discount, stay alive. We're trying to keep on going with it. Trade day. I believe you only have one account, right? I feel like that ruins the goal of like scaling up with a lot of prop firms. Because one account, like, what's the point of that then? They need to up it to like these firms need to go for 5 accounts for me to like to see even it doesn't have to be 5, at least 3. I think 3 is bare minimum at this point.
See, it's driving to that 065 high. I think it's pretty clear. I'm kind of bummed out because we had a 1 minute setup that I was looking at for us to retrace into before higher. But
I think you also mentioned the 1245 inversion. We got the inversion where we tapped in and we're flourishing past that. That was a good call too.
Hopefully you just imbalance to imbalance is what I'm looking at here. That's price just it seems it's very internal now. I mean, it's still delivering nicely, but it's more so rangy now.
Wait, what'd you say your upside target was?
065, that 5 minute gap fill.
065.
I believe it's 065.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, 065. 5 minute gap.
We have some relative wick highs in the a little bit above that too, like in the 080s. That could be the target. I would like to see probably retrace first before we get there. Price just ranging for NFP. Yeah, I mean, not every day would be like a day where you can just trade, and like I think every day so far for the last 20, 30 streams, I at least made a trade, and this might be the day where I'm not gonna touch anything if it doesn't give me entry. Because we already got the confirmation now. Now I want to see us probably get an entry somewhere. We'll see from there. I'm here wondering why I tried to short by pressing buy. I was all froze and I saw a couple hundreds being lost because I pressed the wrong button. That haven't happened to me in a long time. I think that happened to me early on where I'm like, let me long here, and it's like I pressed the wrong button and like, let's go, it's moving up, and then like I look at it, I'm actually short. That hurts though.
Isn't it crazy that we sit on our setup for hours a day just to press one button?
Press one button, yeah, and pray. Pray. Leto on his knees, just like, please hit my draw liquidity.
It's like we spent hours and hours just to click one button. Like, so much physical work, you know?
Yeah.
So much physical work. We just wait hours and hours to click one button.
I think time alignment is showing upside right now, guys. I'm looking for longs. I'm waiting for entry.
Yeah.
We'll just
Brian, are you racist because you're ignoring somebody's questions?
Dude, there's so many people talking. I try to go through every one of them.
Shout out to 700 people in here. Is that your peak ever? 700?
Dude, I think I talked to Desi. I was like, dude, this is probably the record high. We're at 550. Now we're 700.
Yep. 700. W fucking Brian. You know what it is? I guarantee most of them from Twitter, they're seeing like your fat Green Days.
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
oh, yeah,
they're like, I'm gonna signal bot them because
Yeah,
dude, yesterday I executed right there. I framed the setup. I pressed buy now. Everyone pressed buy now. We held through it, and they're like, did this guy do it every single day? And so they're waiting for me to do the same thing, and I'm like, I'm waiting too. But wouldn't that be nice, man? You just copy trade someone, signal bot them, don't even need to look at the charts. It's like, okay, did he say buy? Let's join in. The moment, the day, I don't want to like put this in existence, but the day the streak ends and people signal bot me, bro, there's gonna be like 100 people blow their account.
Nah, that's literally what, bro. They see you win, they're like, oh, there's no reason to lose in the next trade. They over leverage like max lot. That's what it is, bro. It's like, this is like the reality of what
that's how the market is too.
The reality of learning is no matter how you put it, like no matter how it is, like if you're big green, chat's decent green. If you're decent green, chat's small green. If you're small green, chat's break even. that's like how it is. I promise you. You catch a 200-point trade, chat doesn't catch the full of it. Well, just it's fine, but people like are gonna tend like if they see you on your winning streak, bro. Someone at least one person to be in here, over leverage the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
As soon as you learn your first losing trade, oh yeah, GG.
But you know what it is though? Like this is, I think I've talked about some people like this. You're on a streak and they'll trade like, let's say 1 mini or 5 micros for the next 5 days. They're like, this is working really nice. And that one time you lose, they just remove their stop loss. And they just eat up like a 10 negative R. And they're like, damn, now I'm red for the week. It's after 5 days of winning. Wait, hold on. Let me see this. Do you see what I did there?
What'd you do?
Look at the chat.
What?
It's gone.
It's not gone. I still see it.
Maybe you see it, but everyone else will see it.
S-Band BSB if you want his face cam on. Anyways, so I think we should drive higher here.
Yeah.
I think we'll see those 5.
Yeah, for the live stream though, like if we're going up, that's our draw liquidity. That's all, both our draw liquidity right now, and our bias. I want to focus on a entry model that I can share a stream. If not, you're gonna have to look for entry on your own, guys.
Yeah.
because I don't like
Worst.
sharing kind of like ambitious entries because maybe it won't be easy to follow along.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, yesterday was a good example. It was like a very clean unicorn, easy stop loss, easy target.
we're,
So
we're probably gonna drive it to 065. We might see new highs before we even get an opportunity to go long like a good setup. We'll see. I mean, but I do think we'll see 065. It's just been really slow. W chat, W chat.
you know what I've been seeing, Lance? So that's kind of I described in yesterday's stream as well. The AM session, like like I think like what do you have AM like 9:30 till like 12
Yeah,
ish or something.
yeah.
That range is large, and then look at the last 10 sessions. I showed this on stream yesterday, and that kind of helped me go for my target, and it was like 1 point over for 200 points. Look at the range, bro. Of New York AM, and look at the PM. If it's like no FMC or no news for PM, it's like kind of like 60% like of AM's range for the last 20 sessions. And just using that, we could kind of see like maybe what kind of PM range we'll get if there's like no FMC, no big news happening.
What do we
And
reference that as?
what?
Session correlation.
Oh, is that something? I think you probably talked about that. Maybe do you go
Yeah,
more about it on Asia and London?
yeah. I just like utilizing overnight data. Whenever you see New York deliver a certain area, whether it's buy side, sell side, I look for Asia and London to simply see continuation. That's why some days, like when I'm up big, it's due to what New York does. Like for example, a good example. Last FOMC, we had taken out a low. I forgot what low it was exactly. We had taken a massive low, massive hourly low. Then we saw price essentially sweep into close, and then you saw all of Asia essentially just sort of
Mm-hmm.
rip off of it, and that's how I was able to catch my 250 point long overnight
Yeah.
because of that move. So utilizing session correlation in that sense, and just pairing that up, and even using New York data for Asia and London, and using Asia and London data for New York, you study all three session personalities, and you get a good grasp of what sessions typically do historically, and obviously forward testing it. You get a
Mm-hmm.
good idea of what price intraday is going to do. Helps with buys and helps with just taking trades overall as well.
Yeah. I mean, this is guys. This is what I showed yesterday. You can watch stream back. Before this range happened, this was what I was anticipating. Like I was only off by 20 points. The range itself is like nearly 200 points, more than 200. And just I was just going based off like how large the AM session is. I was going kind of like going the midpoint of it. If I think the low is in already, which I did think that because 5-minute BPR, I just projected up 50 to 60% of the AM session range. You can look back the last 20 sessions and see what it's like. Just disregard the FLC one because that's going to be an outlier, of course. Yeah, for somewhere what I see, if this is lows in, we'll probably get high of day push,
Yep.
something like around like 130 here. Um, if it follows the same correlation as others. But just look at the AM right now, or look at the 5-minute right now. We're getting seek and short price action. Asia and London, we built lows. New York slammed those lows at open, and we slammed those highs. So we're gonna probably watch closely to see if it does want to flip. Maybe near power to see if it's want to slam down too. That could be the also possibility, but right now nothing shows that we're just focused upside.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I think AM was a move already.
Yeah, AM was a bit unique, but we saw a nice delivery. I think the best set of the day, I'm gonna be honest, um was that woman a gap at 9:47 a.m. That was probably the best entry for long the entirety of the session. I feel that was of high conviction. 9:47 a.m. gap. We'd seen price take out that London low, overnight data low. We had seen ES, like I said, also traded to that hourly gap, which we tapped into filled. And we'd see prices sort of flip. This is what I mean by session correlation as well. Get a gauge of what happened last night, guys. Look at Asia, look at London. Look at how Asia generated liquidity. Look how London took liquidity. Look what New York just simply did. New York was an extension of what overnight price did, except a bit more volatile, obviously. So
Yeah.
you'd seen price come down here. You would see price opening, or you see London essentially deliver that Asia high that we took. We take that high, set a new high, come down, and then we see price through New York open, come down here and just pretty much extend off what London was essentially doing, which was take that London low. Then we eventually saw price flip back up. So when you see that sell side objective being flipped out, and then you see overnight data pretty much be range bound, your probability in price flipping back up into internal and taking out that data high being overnight or that London high was probable. So I felt like once price confirmed your entry off that one-minute gap, it told you the timing of the market was there for that London high. So
Yeah. I mean, just like how you're so like conditioned to trading Asia. You know how you always describe Asia as like more internal base, more consolidation choppy. You kind of use that sort of session correlation to other sessions like AM.
Yeah.
You will know is more volatile, goes for deliveries. And for me now, I've been trading PM for the most part for the last like 30 days. I think more focused on PM than AM. We see more like of a smaller delivery, smaller range, but still we get somewhat delivery. Other days it's gonna just be more chop, more seek and destroy price action post AM delivery already, especially if it did deliver. If not, then PM would likely give the delivery. But that could be screen time too. Maybe you'll find that on your own.
Yeah, there's a lot of content. I think it's focused on the core fundamentals when it comes to ICT. Someone asked like, what's the best components or the best things to focus on? For me, to this day, I've been trading ICT for a little while. I still only use the core fundamental pieces. For
I
value
also
apps,
do too.
yeah, fair value apps, inversions, sometimes breakers. I like Brian's breakers, and then sell side buy side. That's all I do, right? So just focus on those things and just
some of the things you use, like it could be already a breaker, but you don't mark it out. But it's like inversion, and inversion within the breaker. It's just correlated anyways.
Yeah.
And I think Kane, like when I posted that unicorn trade yesterday, Kane took basically similar entry as me, the same exit, but his entry was a 5-minute inversion while mine was a 1-minute unicorn. It's like almost the same thing. We were waiting for that flip.
So yeah, there's when you see a good trader, sometimes what you'll see happen, like this happens to me and Desi a lot as well, because we trade similar like periods during the day. Sometimes we take the exact same trade except different confluences, and that's like how you know you're a good trader, right? Is if someone else who trades kind of similar to you but uses different entry bottles takes the same trade as you. And like there's a time where me and Brian took the same trade except he took for I think a breaker purpose and I took for an inversion for a BPR purpose. And it's just like when that happens, you're doing the right thing just for different confluence. But I think just focus on the fundamentals and just find your personality within the concept and just don't strategy hop. That's number one. As soon as you find a strategy, because a lot of strategies out there work. It's not just ICT. There's a lot of strategies out there that work. Just make sure when you do start using a strategy that you stick with it, no matter if you lose or not, because you have to learn it, right? There's going to be a lot of learning lessons prior to becoming extremely profitable on it, right? So, like, even me and Brian, like, we're still striving to improve better and better each day and get better and better with ICT concepts. No one's going to ever be perfect. So,
yeah. I just tried a limit order on my Ninja. It says no data or something like that. Does anyone still have that problem? So I'm like anticipating entry.
Oh yeah, yep. That's what happened to me. Yep.
I wasn't trying to get in anything. I'm just trying to like get ready and test out my bracket order, and it said I can't make a trade because the order data collected or something.
Yep.
What is happening? This is external factor wanting me to not make more money this week. They're like, you had enough.
I mean, you did, bro. That trade you caught yesterday, holy fuck! Talk about that trade. That feeds a whole village. That feeds a whole country. That's a 200-point trade in the money, fully realized. Guys, you know how crazy that is? Should see. Yeah, might not got a retracement. I want to see prices achieve that 065 high. And if we inverse that with speed as well, we're probably going to shoot to new highs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have to set a... No, we don't.
ES is like kind of barcoding.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna be right back and get some water.
When NQ's choppy, I don't even look at ES. Should we prank Brian? What should we say? Fuck. I want to prank him real quick. I don't know what to say. Nah, I'll leave it out. He's locked in. I'm not gonna troll him. Nick's are dedicated to the cause. Alright. How are you guys doing though? Type 1 in chat if you're green, type 2 if you're red, type 3 if you're break even on the day. Let's see how you guys are doing. Ooh, we recapped that 1 minute or like 5 minute inversion. Trade right back. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Brian might get you guys a banger, but I'd probably say personally just sit out and be cash for now because reference that 1 minute time frame right there. Ugh. You see it just sort of wick like that and trade right back into chop. Although I do think we achieve higher, I don't think price is something you want to trade right now. Good stuff.
Okay, back. Oh,
That's what.
What is that? What's down here?
21. Someone says you from 21, bro. No, I'm 29.
We tapped in the 50-minute BPR there. Was there an entry off of that? It was a wick down. That might be too quick for us.
Yeah, we retapped that 5 minute invert or that 5 minute gap with that turn inversion. 12:45.
That was honestly probably what I was looking for. Just I didn't expect it to just reverse that hard.
Yeah, this is pretty. That 1 minute time frame, Brian. That's really starting to slow down.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from what just happened now.
How quick did it happen,
are,
guys? It did like it wicked down instantly and just went back up. I was also marking this 5 minute for I got for entry too. But damn, that hit to the tip of it. Those type of things, I could get an entry off, maybe a starter off of it. Maybe not anything if it happens way too fast. All rhythmic counts are down. Is that the case? What's wrong with rhythmic right now? Is FTT down too? I was gonna just log a day for FTT to be honest.
Dude, I'm not gonna even. I want to log a day for Apex because I'm close to payout, but. Any more days? Or am I 20? Yes, I'm 21. Yes. You got it. I'm 21. Someone's spamming that question.
Someone said we're long. Yeah, I think long might be the right move right now.
Just be a little cautious. Hopefully this picks up the rest of the session.
It's slowing down a little bit.
It's a good turn to seek and destroy.
Rhythmic is down on FTT. Wait, how's the FTT Discord doing? Like, are they saying don't trade or something? Sure.
Let's see Scott's update.
He said no more reset unless something big happens. I think that he said that when it was bad. So I probably don't expect a reset anymore.
Before you chat's green though, Brian. That's good. Ask
Nice,
chat earlier.
nice. They made an announcement. Oh, let's see.
Track trading.
Yeah, they say they're not gonna do a reset. Some people are like, I need a reset, guys. What is that? This is very slow.
Yeah, it's really bad to be honest.
Something what I like would be like, let's say our timeline right now is upside. We have narrowed upside right now. If we have some equal highs somewhere, look for a liquidity sweep and then reverse, get an entry off of that, target the equal highs. That could be just a compound there. Very high probability. Scalp this 5 minute here. Someone said. Yeah, I'm. Wait, no, my Apex counts are on trade rate right now. I can trade that. It's not long rhythmic. You're on rhythmic still, right?
Yeah.
Damn, you should have just switched over trade rate at that point.
I've had these accounts for a little minute now. I mean, if I could, I wish I could. They should do what like FTT does, which is just a seemingly like you should be able to transfer your accounts to a different broker if you want to.
That's what they said. They haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I go lie. FTT, a lot of talk, no walk. No, I'm kidding. But
that's where they ban you. They're like, oh, let someone get some counts.
They mentioned credit card processor months ago. Still haven't installed it. They mentioned broker infiltrations.
What?
Like
today's what, Wednesday now? They said Tuesday credit card process. I was told, or I heard more so. I heard everything getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Another retap there, pushing back up.
Someone said happy birthday, Lanta. Thank you for the birthday wish, but it's not my birthday. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Tell me that in a month and 13 days.
They said Tuesday, Wednesday for payout automation. Did they say that quick? I always hear like it's coming soon, and then 1 week later, nothing. 1 week later, nothing. It's like maybe we shouldn't be using the word soon then. It's in the works.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't hate FTT at all. I don't think if you're a firm, you shouldn't just if you say something, you gotta get it done. And them saying that Tuesday CC Pro, because dude, a couple months ago they were gonna. So when I first got on FTT, they were working on introducing CC processors, but then they're like, oh no, Scott's like, no, never mind. We're not fixated on that because we don't want to worry about disputes or not. And now they're focused on putting it in or incorporating CC processors, and they haven't done it. Tuesday, it's Wednesday, buddy. Still no processor,
Yeah.
so. I mean, that's why Top Step's the GOAT. I don't care what anyone says. Top Step's the GOAT. I don't care who you are, what you do. Top Step is the GOAT.
I want to see this hold here. 15 minute here.
It's here.
Again. Oh, work the ES as well. We're getting a strong push, but as I'm watching the closure more than ending. And we're still holding off the hourly, so that's something as well. Ideally, I would want a continuous delivery, but I don't know if that's going to happen today. See this close too. As long as it doesn't close under the 15 minute, the 15 minutes is going to happen in 2 minutes here. If it does close under, I don't feel good about looking at longs right now. Let's close first. Let's look at chat. I don't think there's a breakers around this area.
What's Nesto saying for messages to get deleted?
Whoa, what is this strong push?
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful move. Price action. Price is doing something here.
There's a jumbo move there.
Alright, bold prediction. I think high and low they put in. Bold prediction. Nah. Look how wiki it is though. If you guys want to talk about PM price action, that 228 candle tells you all you need to know. Look at that candle right there. Zoom down to the 1 minute. Look at that. Look at that 228 candle. That's all you gotta know.
That was a very strong wick. I mean, I need to get a basis on Top Step. I think Top Step I'm on my, what is it, 14th day or something? Or is it 14 or 15? So I just want to get another 15th day. And then we'll see what happens. Wow, that's a strong wick though.
Yep. What's that, a 20-point wick? 85, and we closed at 15. 30-point.
I'll be so surprised here if it close above.
That's like that whip right there is like 2x my average stop loss.
That close above, what the heck? That's incredible.
Yes, it looks a bit Seek and Destroy-esque. If you're short or long right now, you are just in shambles. I feel because it's so back and forth.
It is back.
You get to make
that
decisive move.
Like some people got soft off, some people joined in and then straight back, reverse back up.
Yeah.
I want to watch to see if they can hold a 1 minute here. Also encroachment. ES is holding much better than Q though. Yes, doing much better right now. That's at 50% there.
Wow, what a sequence.
I think we try to move higher still here. It actually held the 15-minute, surprisingly. So after that wick down, we close above. I'm looking for a manipulation to push back higher there. Fix this here. See this push here. Yeah, I'm convicted at least because the 15-minute on NQ held very nicely there. I want to see this push back up to 36 here.
I want a gap at 227. If that goes inverse, if we see it display strongly through that 1 minute gap, I think we could probably trade back into that round of higher. This is just so nasty.
Very volatile. Still think this got to hold. I would want confirmation also added if we can inverse this 1 minute. NQ just seems like it's like lagging behind a little bit right now.
Oh.
Looking for this to push here. So got a good move from this wick down here, consequent area, where you went like 1 point above it. And we're back at the 1 minute fair value gap, struggling to maintain that area. But it's a little bit dangerous to mess around with this price action. Just trying to take a base hit. Because we're closing in for power hour right now. I still thinking we move higher from here.
See if we inverse 1 minute gap here. We're gonna see if you're as long as we pick up in speed here, that's all that matters for me. We're gonna see that move up be as aggressive as the sub was down here.
You see this pick up here. And Hugh is just falling behind, man.
Yes, you have to inverse that 1 minute gap. I don't know. You gotta pick up here in speed.
Someone need to tell NK to wake up.
You have that impulse, boom, right back to chop it goes. Impulse, boom, right back to accumulation it goes.
Five minute now. Keep this one hold here. Still looking for higher from cost encroachment. Wait, did we tap in this side? Yeah, we already filled this already. Okay, yeah, that's I can disregard that.
What are you eyeing here, Brian? Are you eyeing anything?
Buying what?
Or eyeing anything? That's what I meant.
I'm looking at NQ for upside push.
Oh. We really slow down again.
It's stuck on NQ right now.
Yep. Price just seems content with what it's done today.
So yeah, I think everything's still pointing upside, at least for now. But NQ just a little bit weaker. I just got a, for Top Step, I tried to get an entry in at consequent encroachment, just one, and it did rebound really fast, so I already got that. I'm just seeing if NQ can push now. Stuck.
Yeah, weird, bro. We're just fighting off the... It's so unique how price is, because you see price just sort of 30-point wick, and then you see price not even able to trade out of this 1 minute inversion.
Let me look at chat. I haven't been watching chat. I'm just too focused here.
Let's see if we drive higher. I think price just looks content, in my opinion, for what it does. I think high and low are put in.
Still trying to hold here, but slow. ES is actually picking up speed now. To the downside, though. What is this? For the move down here, still want to push back up, but we kind of got held up in that 1 minute here. See the still can hold. Yeah, this inverse, I think we could fall back to 040. My deal they're looking for is that wick down. I'm following that wick. And we did retrace back into this. Wick 50% above that wick. And that closure on the 15 minute is still within that range of that BPR here. So I'm still looking upside. I have one in, but I'm looking for a push above 040 so I can add to it. Is not the best moving right now.
This is stuck here.
This is what I had from that constant encroachment entry, and then added on Apex, but it's not like moving that much here. We got closure finally, though. It's ass.
Go back and forth. Yeah, I mean, it's just so unique how we impulse like that. We see a 30-point wick off a 1 minute candle, and we see price not even be able to react off this 1 minute inversion properly. I think that's just contentment in price. I think price is just content with what it's done today.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably going back in the range. The range of AM is still pretty large. PM's still very slight, but just I'm looking at still time frame alignment. It's still showing upside for now.
Yeah,
And
I think yes, it versus that 1 minute gap. So if we were to go, it'd probably go now.
we'll see what happens. I think this is the last area to look at. See if it wants to push through this, or if we want to tap and flow back down. Yeah, we're about to enter this 5. I'm gonna move my green shop up here. I think I originally wanted 36, so we can get 36. What does I have?
Good push.
It's definitely not entry that was shown there. That took so long. That took ages, man. I'm gonna try to do the trail, Lanto. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, shit. I need a refund. All right. Yeah, my bad if I wasn't looking at chat. I think I was too locked in price action. Someone's gonna say that I'm racist for ignoring their question again. Let me see. It's gonna hold blah blah blah. Wick to open range. 1 minute inversion.
ES looks to be holding a bit better. We'll see.
Yeah, honestly, ES is holding much better. Like we could see that already because that wick here, they both deliver a strong wick, but that retrace ES made like a 25% maybe retracement, NQ 50%, and ES was already holding much better. But yeah, at least I secured on Top Step. We're gonna try trail it on Apex. It's not a beautiful feel. Like it's just riding my bias, playing upside, and then move down here. I wanted a entry off of it because if we do close under, that's why I'll kill it and validate the trade. But just knowing that the 15 minutes still held above, the bullish bias is still there. Just videos of the 1 minute chart looking different. Is this might be micros? No, it's NQ still. We did tap inside this 5 minute here, the 5 minute BPR. If we can get through that, I think it's gonna float. But that was like the one area where I'm like unsure if it does want to push up here. Be a 5 minute BPR here, work out. We did tap back into it. Nice. Come on. Need to hold this here. What is floating? It's getting close to power. Right? I don't think we'll get any additional trade with this. But I'm glad. Maybe it's a learning area for you. This is what I was watching very closely on. 15 minute BPR here. We did wick down very aggressively. Came back up, closed within it, and then floating back up now. That's what I was playing for. So once I see that, you can watch back the stream. I've dropped back down to a 1 minute. the only thing I really saw market holding, but only saw this large wick here. I think this area here, that retracement of that wick, is a low risk buy. But as long as it closes under the 50% wick, that's where I'll get rid of the trade. Because it's not worth it. But it'll tend to, if you're still bullish and showing a signature of a bullish price action, wick that large wick, retrace to that large wick, I mean, and then float back up. This is when I drew that arrow here before that wick came down. That's what I was anticipating. But yeah, that could have been a quick stop out had I done that. I wouldn't necessarily let this come down here unless it does wick me out like that. But yeah, if it closed, like, let's say at 94 here, what would that be like? Like, let's say I get this entry around this area here, get this 75%. That's like 10 points. That's doable for me. And then I was targeting this 1 minute fair value gap to inverse to get a nice push above to 36. No 36 yet. It's just very sloppy price action. But yeah, I just hit my green stop there.
This is pretty choppy.
It's whatever's, man. I don't know what's happening with NQ. NQ lost a lot of strength when it did come down. Even though it was like the stronger mover today, I believe. Do we have bullish SMC with... No, we had bearish SMC too. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. If you're able to get that long, good for good work. Depending on where you got it. There's some points out there. But we're good. Discount today from the morning, it's up 500. We're at 159. I did also buy other accounts. These are evals here. About 2 more instant funded. These are fresh fundeds. I haven't touched yet. Maybe we'll try to log a day somewhere there too.
Yeah, you caught. That was a good move. I'm stopping this long on ES, but it's so hard to hold.
At least you're on ES then. Like, if you were on Q, that's very painful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got stopped out on that long there. Or stopped out, green stopped out. I raised it up. I tried to trail it. But once I hit that wick down, that took me out. And ES just keeps on pushing. Was I looking at the wrong asset here, man?
Not the ES. Probably right. Especially just good time to go.
And once again, NQ wick tire closed lower. I also anticipated that it's going to be more of a basic type of day. You're not going to get clean delivery. If you're bullish, you're not going to get a clean delivery here. So that was what I was prepared. That's why I moved my screen stop very, very tight. So if it does get out, I'm not going to be mad at it. If I put break even stop, I most likely would have got stopped out. But yeah, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Green or red today.
You said you actually tried the stops earlier. Trial stops are the best when prices like clear delivery. Like yesterday,
Yeah,
that was the best. On days like this, you take your TP when it hits. I feel.
I kind of acknowledge today, like, today might not be the day to trail stops. But I try to went for it. I try to go for it. See what happens. ES in the case, though. ES looks like it's working. Like, no downside delivery, so... Yeah, I think you're trading ES right now, Lanto.
Yeah,
it looks good. It looks good.
So we whipped my limit, but I didn't get filled. My limit's at 62.75. We touched that. I'm still not filled. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I essentially took the same trade. I actually thought 1 minute inversion.
Yeah, the inversion. ES gave a nice clean inversion here. Very clean. Yeah. You're still on break even stop. That's good, man. I didn't want to risk break even on NQ when I just saw it so volatile back and forth. Lanto's fading us. He's long, guys. I think me and Lanto was focused long all session.
Yeah, I'm not fading. I'm along with Brian. I still got yes. I'm pretty stopped now.
And he's already trying to move lower. Yes, he is just holding so beautifully. Like if I like my equivalent of the entry on Q on a yes would have been like somewhere like 55. I'd be just holding, trailing it up.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's just what happens.
my fill was 55. That's crazy. My fill was 60.
Yeah, quick scalp out of it. Is that too long your Apex?
No, I still can't trade on there. I'm talking about personal.
Oh. Well, for X top step here from that NQ stopped out there. We're at 3,300. I think this is the 15th day, so third payout on it. How much is that? 1,500 per account? 5 accounts? That's 7,500?
Sir.
That's good. That's good. Keep it running. I want to. I think after like this stops, like I'm gonna try to run it up like you and Desi lately. Because I've been going for base hits, but I want to do base hits on Apex and every other firm except Top Step. Top Step, I want to run up. I've been doing. I've been wanting to do that too, but it just happened that like we're on a streak. I'm like, you know what? Let's just go base hit still.
Yeah. Just make sure you allow something that like naturally happen. Don't try.
Yeah.
That's what I did after my 100K payout. I went on like a 5-6 day losing streak.
I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 minis on my compound account. Just go for base hits. I'll do the same thing for Top Step, but just like with 4 minis or something. So it'd be like 2 to 3x size. So it'd be like if I made 400 on my Apex, I'll make 1,200 on my Top Step. Try to increase that a little bit. Why is it? Someone said. Mickey said, "What WTF NQ? Why is it a pumping?" I'm asking the same question, but I already got grease stopped out. And what about you? You said you already got limit out on it, Lento, on your ES trade.
Yeah, so I got a 3-point take profit one. I have break even stop now at 60 flat, so I'm 3 ticks away from it right now.
Yeah, I mean,
3-point.
If you're looking to follow me, this is a common take here, an entry off of these lows down here. I don't think it will be appropriate to trade to execute real time when I was chopping like this. That's why I only do that when it's like a A+ setup. Everything else, like if I have a feeling based on the market, I'll just say what I want. They patch it out. Yeah, I mean, you want to do risk management. If it's not going where you like, look how many times we already we swept this internal high, wick down, internal high, wick down. This eventually, if it doesn't want to press higher, we're gonna slam down. Just put your equal stop in. I have a feeling that's costing money. Well, it's not just a feeling. It's like based off the narrative too. The narrative is still 3 time frame buys upside. The 15-minute BPR still holding. This is a prime example though. Here we have another 15-minute fair value gap here. We held this area and then came back up to this inefficiency. Likely to move lower if that's their move. So basically, once we get this next close at 3 p.m. under 20.20, the downside might be coming here. This will be the next straw on the 15-minute time frame that I'm looking at. But yeah, I don't think there's any clean entry model. That's why I was like, if it does retrace to this near this consequent approachment, that 50% away, I always go for these type of moves if I'm convicted.
Last question: who speaks faster, me or Brian?
Oh, it depends, I guess, what we're talking about. Maybe when we're explaining a trade, that's when I feel like we're talking fast.
Yeah.
But we're just vibing out. We just talk normal, I feel like.
Me and Brian understand each other. Everyone else in here, like, yo, what the fuck are they talking about?
Definitely Lanto. I mean, I'll give Lanto, dude. I think we're more equivalent, but if you guys think Lanto's faster, maybe it's by like 10-15%.
I definitely speak fast. I don't even recognize it though.
Need $100 to pass eval. I've seen that. I've seen people talk about that so many times. Like I'm $200 off. I'm $100 off. I'm $50 off, and they just end up blowing it. just go for a small size. Just go like 2 micros. You'll be able to make it very quickly. what happens is you add a mini, and you add another mini, and you add another mini, and now you're freaking 5 minis in, looking for $100, hit break even. But yeah, that's basically it right now. I think. Well, we had nice longs down here. We were able to get it. Our buys were still upside. There was no confirmation here yet because that 15-minute drive in. We're waiting to see where. Usually, I would wait for a 1-minute confirmation or 1-minute entry model. Nothing here, just straight shot down. And that's not something I'm looking to knife catch, especially when I know it's going to chop back and forth. But yeah, this is the only entry that I really called for today. I was about to blow a payout today because I was just over $200. It happens, man. Like, I'm assuming that's top step. I think I talked about this so many times. That happens to me like probably 7 times in my top step trading career. Where like I'm like, okay, I just need to get payout. I need $200. Guess what happens? I hit daily loss of it, 30K down. I talked about this. I literally talked about on Twitter. I think there was one time it was actually stupid. I was like, I'm looking for $200. I enter a trade after market close. I think it was like 4 p.m. I have 10 more minutes. I think I was like, let me just make a quick $200 here, and then this ER, and I lost like 2K in like 2 seconds. So sometimes it works. You're like, okay, thank you, you got the payout, and other times you just got killed for no reason.
Bro, I got new AirPods yesterday, and I already lost them. I don't know where they are.
Buy another one.
I bought 2 for that purpose. I bought 3, actually. 1 for my little brother, 2 for myself, in case I lost one. I already lost it.
Someone said I speak unclear. It might be because I'm talking a lot, and I do consume a lot of water. And when I'm like somewhat dehydrated.
Brian speaks fast, but I can hear him perfectly fine. I can understand him perfectly fine. For me,
it's because you speak this fast. But people who speak slower or normal, they can't they can't run with us.
Yeah, whenever I hear like Desi speak, I'm like, bro, like speed up. No.
But yeah, you're like fast forward. Come on, not have all day.
Bro, the iPad Pro is sick, dude. I got that yesterday. So sick.
iPad Pro. I had an iPad Pro. I don't know if I told you about it. Like it broke, and or the power button. I think I fell down somewhere, and the power button is like stuck. I haven't fixed it since. It's been like 1 year now. And I did like the iPad. I just haven't got around to it to try to fix it. Yeah, I think this is basically it, guys. We're in this range right now. I'm gonna try my best to just log a day in on my FTT. Just $100. I think that's all I need, just to make sure I get the second payout and roll. I know there's rhythmic issues, but we'll probably do 1 mini or even micros to test it out first and see what happens. But yeah, did someone say Scott just did another round of payouts?
Is he the head of the department? I mean, I know he runs the firm, but shouldn't he have like a management part for that side?
I don't know. Well, he just makes an announcement. He's like, he teases everyone. He's like, we're about to do 1 million, guys. We're about to do 5K. Everyone get ready. And like, everyone's praising it. Like, thank you, Scott. Like, when it's already like expected, you know? Like, you should be expected to pay people.
5,000 reactions and I might pay you out.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's just October 10th. Yeah, he just paid 450,000. Honestly, I don't. He should have enough cash in hand. I think it's more so the approval. Like that's why they don't have automation. They're just manually checking one by one. It's been really slow. Last payout was 1 hour ago from FTT. Yeah, I just saw it. He's at 7K today, so he'll get more. It shouldn't be a problem just to like do like one mil per day for the next 5 days because he has so many users. Everyone's buying and all that stuff, and the payouts is just adding up.
TopStep does like what 4 or 5 mil a week on average in payouts.
Yeah, they're doing a very high amount, and that's only with 5 accounts. If they did 20 accounts, I think they're gonna do like literally 10, 15 mil a week. at that rate.
20, bro. Top Step ever goes 20 accounts. I officially retire from every firm. But Top Step.
Isn't Apex the same manual approvals? I think either they have a large staff or it's somewhat automated. Because right now, like that recent payout for October here, there's so many people in my community and all over Twitter too. They talk about it. They like, we just request a payout, paid out within like 1 hour. That feels automated when there's like hundreds of people saying the same thing. But what happens to me, I'm under review right now, and I got under review I think within like 10 minutes. So like there's probably automated for most cases, and then under review manual clearance needed if it's like a large payout or something. Denials will say, I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, Apex is trying to run back up. You guys saw the emails, right? I think I posted it. I only posted it because it was already leaked, so I felt like it was already fair. But it was supposed to be confidential. We can go over it now. I mean, it's also past the date too. They said they clearly said it's gonna be October 1st launch date, target launch date. But we're October 2nd, nothing about it. No payout windows. So, I mean, as long as they implement this after October 5th, because that's when the payout window closes, I mean, it should be fair game. The other three talking about basically, or other two here, no payout denials, which falls with this is they're going to monitor your accounts. And if you're breaking the rules, before you even get to submit payout requests, they're going to talk to you about it. They're probably putting a probation status. So that's what they mean by no denials. If you read this carefully, it's proactive monitoring. So if you're doing something that's breaking the rules, before you even able to get 10 days in or payout requests, they're going to already send you an email or talk to you about fixing it. So that is a good look. That's a good pivot. And if they can keep on adding to whatever their survey mentioned in the summertime back in May, it was 30% to 40% consistent rule, 8 days, trading days for payout, no payout windows. So we might see a lot of good news coming up.
Who knows?
Why do you think Apex is stopping people from buying evals? I think my speculation, not straight from X, but this is basically just pure speculation. Two things. For the profitable traders, you're going to get moved to live accounts. And they don't want you back on simulation mode. They probably want to keep you alive. And if you blow it, you have to wait time period, which is probably 2 years, I guess, for that case. That's the same thing ETF did. I didn't like it, but that's what a firm is able to do. The other side is if you're not doing good, but you're exploiting, and that's probably where they don't want you to participate or partake in their businesses anymore. That's what I've seen. So far, a lot of people who are doing good are getting that switch to live. I think people are more concerned because it's called probation status when it should be like Top Step. You know how Top Step move you live? They're like, oh, you're doing well. We're going to move you live here.
Yeah.
We'll give you, like, they talk about the benefits and all that stuff. When Apex does it, it sounds like it's a bad thing. It's like, what did I do? Like, we're going to watch you for 30 days. You're in probation. It's like, wait, you said I was going to be moved to live. So that's why I think some people are scared. I'm under review in 140K this October. Oh, Jeff. I feel like I recognize your name, Jeff. I think you've been consistently pulling out like 60K, 50K, or something like that from Apex. And it looks like you're about to pull in double that this round.
W Mans. Good work, my guy. Keep robbing them firms, bro. Just act like you fuck with them. Just keep robbing them. No, but
like, thank you, Apex. I'm about to make another 100K from you. That's what Lanto does, man. Lanto praises Top Step, praises Microtech, but in reality he's robbing them. He's taking 200K.
I really, if there's one firm I stand with, truly, I think it's Top Step, 100%. Dude, it's because I got blinded via Apex because their scaling plan 20 accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Top Step by far is the best firm though out there.
Well,
100%.
it's because the 5 count was a good improvement too. I don't know if you could do the same big moves with 3 counts because that's like a significant drop still. but it's doable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Jeff, the guy who just talked about making or withdrawing 140K requests here on the review, he's like, we're thinking of opening our own prop firm. We're close. What is this?
Come on, bro.
He said,
bro.
I'm making so much money out of prop firms. I think I'm gonna start one.
Dude, come on, bro. Come on.
Hey,
Dude, look, I'm not one to hate, dude, but come on, bro. Like, come on.
how many accounts are you offering, Jeff?
Dude, come on.
Jeff's like, we're offering 10 accounts, 20 accounts. Same thing.
Dude, at this point, bro, people are gonna get one payout from a firm and start their own prop firm. That's it. That's like Discord, bro. People would join your Discord after like 3 months of like being, or not even 3 months. After like 1 month being propped, they go and make their own Discord.
Yeah, but like I feel like if you're making so much money with prop, why would you want to start your own where it could be people making money out of your own prop? Like, that sounds.
I was with you, bro.
Weird.
I was with you on Robin Apex up until you said that. We're starting your own prop. I don't know if you're trolling or not. If you aren't, bro,
No,
like,
I think he's dead ass. Jeff, just one more question. What's the name of it? Maybe I'll if it pops off from that, maybe it'll be like the top firm in 5 or like 2 years from now. But we'll give. I'm always up with it, man. If you're doing it right, we'll see.
I'm not gonna hate, but I don't know how I feel about that.
Bro, here's one thing though. Brett Semba with Tradeify, I think he's doing it all right so far. And a lot of people are giving it more of a shot. It's still like maybe 1.5 month old right now, so it's relatively new. But they already got a lot of users. They got people pay. I got my first payout with them. I started 2 weeks ago. Got the payout, and then I bought more accounts. So I bought 2 more accounts now. 2 more instant fundings, and then 2 BVALs that the growth
What's
one.
the cap on there?
Huh?
What's the cap on the amount of accounts you have there?
That's funny, bro. Because it's 5 right now. But if you saw my Twitter, I don't know if you saw. Let me share it to you. They're teasing of a increase. I don't know when, but I do know when, but I don't know the number. Let me send it to you, Lanto.
Okay.
Maybe this is what it's gonna interest Lanto here. Increase of 5 accounts to what? October 15th. In 2 weeks, we'll know. I am thinking 10 accounts, so I think 10 accounts is reasonable. If it's like 7, that would be kind of like, okay, cool. 8 would be nice. I would be happy with 8. 20 would have been like, okay, you're competing with Apex now. 10, I think, is the right number for this.
You know you're giving them
Double
free
up.
promotion by doing that.
Dude, I give promotion to every other one, bro. Like, it's all
Yeah.
good.
I mean,
I give promotion to Fast Track Trading. I give promotion to Apex.
No.
We're good, man. Like,
For me, it's just like,
if Brett Semba does anything bad, man, I'll call them out and I'll be like, okay, we're not promoting the firm anymore. We're not talking about the firm anymore. But
Yeah,
he's doing everything
okay,
right so far.
for me, something against him. It's just, guys, for a lot of people in here, like, take over the big 3 first. Get your feet wet.
Yeah.
Top spot, My Funny Futures and Apex.
Yeah.
Once you've taken over those, then
You
focus
branch
on
out.
Tradeify.
That's also what I've talked about too. You branch out from there. Go for the big 3 right now. The ranking can change. I don't think FTT is 3rd yet. They're probably number 4 right now until they get the credit card processor, automation payouts, and what's the last? Ninja Trader and TraderView. If they have all 3 of that, they're a contender for 3rd place. They're probably gonna shift down My Funny Futures. And then Tradeify, I think probably number 5 right now. That or take Prop Trader. I don't know.
DPT's over Tradeify.
Yeah.
FTMO. Remember FTMO? Oh
FTMO?
my god, FTMO!
I think isn't FTMO still doing good?
That just gave me deja vu.
Wait, why are you talking about FTMO?
Raised Discord and we all traded FTMO, or everyone in there traded FTMO.
Who? Oh,
Right?
wow.
Reply debit.
I have no idea. I never touched Forex. I know you guys tried it, but I don't like Forex. I'm just stick with futures.
Yeah, Planet used to trade Forex too.
Dude, this took so long, man. I got stopped now already, but if you guys are still in, we got a final move now. We're gonna push up. Remember, our whole session today was upside. Even though it wicked down, I was watching the close, and then once we close up within that 15-minute here, I was able to keep on saying, let's go for upside. Matter of fact, this wick is interesting here. Is it the 50%
Yes.
too?
He has validated nicely. I just got tagged out BE before this move.
That is somewhat interesting, guys. Look at that wick there. Large 15-minute wick. Next candle here. All in at 50% right there to the tick of it, or to like within like 2 ticks of it. Yeah, I think that's what I was going for. I was going for like a I pushed above the BPR like 036 at the entry down here, and another entry at 014.
That flip. Yeah, NQ's very choppy. I mean, he has to try to deliver new highs and or new route of high, but NQ's just not even moving.
Yeah. Someone saying FTT not having automated payouts is annoying. I think similar to like what I said to Apex in the past. I think FTT right now would be like kind of the final boss type of thing. You would probably want to roll the top step, buy fund futures, all these other, and then scale up first, and then once they have things ready, once you're able to like deal with their long delays, because it looks like the firm with like 20 accounts are the one that has massive delays, while every other firm which have 3 or 5 accounts pay out like within the same day.
Mm-hmm.
FTT announced no resets today with the confirmed outage. Honestly, I don't think I want them to continue resetting.
I'm gonna be honest. Firms even resetting is like they don't have to do that. It's the broker. It's not them. They can completely be like, yeah, it's not us. It's them.
You know what's crazy? They have that terms condition. Like if it's not our responsibility, so it's already protected for them. It's gonna be a bad reputation though. But I feel like if it's like a one-time thing, like prepare for it. But this has been going on for a long time. They got fixed for like 10 days, 8 days, and there's gonna be another issue. Like that should be expected. You should be cautious already, and have like a stop prepared just in case. But people who over leverage are the one that gets killed.
What I don't like,
why did I got 10 minis? I can't remove my orders.
Brian, remember when Apex had the same issue, but their mods in there were blaming people?
Yeah.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
Low key, they're mods, bro.
Low key though, I think I was looking at Discord and someone's showing me today. I think some mods in FTT was somewhat doing the same thing. Not as aggressive though, not ego tripping. But they're like, oh, I have a massive lag. I can't log in. And they're like, check your Wi-Fi. And then there's like, he sent a picture. He's like, I have 300 plus download. I have 200 plus upload. It's not my Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure it's the platform. And he's like, nope, it looks good at my end. You should reset your computer, reset your router. I was like, this. Hopefully this doesn't go the route that I'm thinking of, or they're gonna gaslight you like it's not happening. But yeah, I mean they confirmed it at least. Just no compensation out of it. Which I think is the right move. People are way too entitled and like too complacent. Like, oh, issue, I'm gonna reset. They're gonna give me a reset.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I still got a login day.
Treating customers is a fair thing. That's a good thing to do. It's smart, but there's just some things that customers feel like they're too entitled into.
Yeah.
Like that. You gotta look at it from both ends, bro. You gotta be fair. People like, bro, like, remember when Top Step had an outage? Remember when a truck hit the power lines or something like that? Something stupid like that.
that was Apex too. I think that was mainly like Apex talking about it because it affected them the most.
But then I go on Top Step and everyone's like bitching, complaining. They're like, "Oh, I'm about done with this firm." I'm like, dude,
yeah.
This is the first problem Top Step's probably had in like months.
It breeds that behavior though. So everyone who came from Apex with that problem, they probably migrated to FTT, and they're like, "Oh, resets. We're expecting resets, or outage. We're expecting resets."
Yeah, but then you have like customers coming in and be like, "Yo, it's the firm's fault. It's the firm's fault." Like, bro, like how do you expect a firm to know that a truck's gonna fucking hit a power line or like whatever? So I don't know. It's just.
And then like there's also more entitled people. They're like, usually the outage could only happen for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. And it's like, oh, I traded last night. I had problems too. It's like before there's anything. I traded Asia. I remember there was lag too. Can you reset mine?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Let's all be honest in here. For anyone who traded Apex during the outages, let's be honest in here. Who in here lied like their accounts were affected, but actually weren't?
Dude.
They still got a free reset.
I think I only like there was like 8 outages. I was affected probably like 2 of them. but then I got a save on I think 2 of them because it was like just a bad trade day. I lost like I think 800. I'm like they just gave it a reset. I'm like okay, thank you. But it's
Me
you're
and Brian would
acknowledging it.
troll.
Yeah. We're like, there's a reset? Okay, let's full port. Let's full port here.
Yeah, literally, there was a stretch where it was happening every day, so we knew at some point we're like, yeah, they're probably gonna give us a reset today. We're like, yeah, let's just full port.
Yeah, but that's just fucking
because we know we're good. We know we're good.
I mean, I think it was good at least because like, let's say you're just trading normally, you know, you make 500, you lose 500. If it was an outage, they'll just reset your $500. That day didn't happen. You don't necessarily have to full port. So that helped me a few times. Like I was like, I took a loss that day, minus 600, that got wiped out. But it is also pretty scary though. Like, what if they don't reset? What if they don't restore? You just full port for no reason.
Remember that time where we were ready for a reset after we probably got messed up hard? Like we actually got affected pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, that was like one of the worst days.
They initially mentioned they were gonna reset. Yep.
Yeah, like it's like you reset the days where it feels okay, like you know I'm losing a few $100s, and the day where like the platform is like so bad and like ghost orders everywhere, and it blew everyone's account. They're like, no, we're not gonna touch anything. Like the only day like we actually needed that reset.
Yeah.
Because of so many problems.
Like, there's probably 2 or 3 times, but that one was the worst. Cause I remember like taking a trade and literally just like I could not exit my trade.
Yeah, it would be ghost orders. It'd be flipping back and forth, like back and forth.
And then they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're not doing a reset." Me and Brian waited for the cool 2 hours just for that announcement.
Because like it bugs you when it's out of your control. You know, like when you're trading and like it's like platform issue fucks you up. This is the only time it actually fucked me up, and they're not gonna do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Shit was wild back then.
A day later, was it Daryl or someone else came out and mentioned that we're resetting all accounts.
Yeah.
Me and Brian were like, fuck yeah.
They did the right move, honestly. Maybe they had a lot of backlash because I think that day a lot of people was getting torched because that's how severe the outage was.
Yeah.
How much was your request this window? I think I posted it. Was it 45K? I feel like I posted every detail on Twitter, so I don't forget. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. Yeah, submit.
Fine.
45K payout. There we go. Boom. Because he's like, I want a refund of this price action. But it's actually kind of wild to see like the eras of how prop firms are going. You know, we've been through so many eras.
Ethan, I gotta see how market closes today. And I'd go based off that.
Do you have a video on sector correlation? Are you making one or
not yet?
Or are you gonna? What are you gonna focus more? Is it Asia and New York AM, or London too, or all of them?
All 3.
Oh, so London, Asia, and then New York AM and PM.
Mhm.
That's good. That's gonna be good.
Yeah. Dude, I want to get out so much content, bro, but I'm so busy with like everything else. I barely have. Dude, sometimes I forget to respond to DMs, and people take it as like ego. And I'm like, bro, I promise you,
they're like, you changed, you changed, man. You used to talk to me, now you don't anymore, man. Your money changed you.
Yeah, money changed you.
I'm also the same, man. But we'll get there eventually. Maybe we dial back in trading and like focus on like, you know, trading 1 hour. We could focus on other time.
Yeah, dude, I have no time to do anything but like.
That's just how it be, man.
Trade.
It's already exhausting
like, even on
enough.
Twitter.
It's so exhausting to trade so many times already.
Dude, literally, Brian, like, y'all in chat, like, y'all grind, and I fuck with you guys heavily because you're in here and you're really trying to learn. But when you're like me and Brian, when you're trying to do these live streams and then have so many different accounts to trade as well, like, you have to spread out the workload, and it's a lot. So imagine, like, running, like, a Discord or a YouTube and then also trading. Dude, it takes a lot. And then on top of that, answering DMs, and also trying to, like, talk to different people about certain things. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Trading in itself is already mentally like draining, dude.
Especially
everything else.
you trade at AM, you trade PM. That's already like what 4 or 5 hours of trading
Yeah.
before you can even do anything else.
Yeah. Before my day even I can even yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm not complaining though. It's still. Like, I'd much rather be in the situation than being in school, looking at working 9 to 5 job.
Well,
for like
I think we're doing this
60,
short
70
term right now. We're not trying to do this for long term because like you basically trade off your
Yeah.
9 to 5 to do another 9 to 5, but more of a different schedule.
Yeah.
But it's
Ain't no 9 to
temporary.
5 pay like our 9 to 5. No, I'm kidding. But
This should be temporary, I think.
Yeah.
Imagine we stuck this all our life. We're like, we have to do all these type of things, trade 4
Dude,
hours a day, talk to everyone, customer support too.
I've scheduled a vacation so many times this year, and I've ditched all of it, every single one, because
Yeah.
putting so much time in right now.
Yo, Lanta, you might as well go vacation at the same time as me and Desi. It might just be
Where do
like,
you go?
well, Desi's out for mid-October to end October. I'm like only like 5 days at the end of October.
Mhm.
Might as well just everyone just be out then.
I don't know, bro. I mean, we'll see. If I could get my FTT account set up nicely by then, sure. But I want to get something, bro. It's the thing with me though is like,
It could be a weekend.
there's always something, bro. There's always something I want to get done.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what's preventing me going on vacation for even like a weekend or like 5-6 days. It's good though. Like your vacations are good because they mentally reset you, right? But there's like always something new I want to do. Bring it though. End of 2026. Me, Brian, Destiny gonna be on a yacht, just laughing our ass off.
Yeah.
Imagine.
What part is temporary? I think what we're talking about is like just
Workload.
trading, like live streaming, doing all that type of thing, like that constantly, that volume. Like example would be like Lanto just streamed like what 2 hours in Discord, and he's joining me in 2 hours in YouTube. That's 4 hours right there, and this stream is going more than that right now.
Yeah, necessarily. It's not like that's not a lot because it's 2 hours, 4 hours total. But then you also have to take care of your accounts. You have to take care of DMs.
Yeah,
people,
the DMs.
Do all these different things as well. So like it just adds up.
People ask me the same question every single day. They're like, "How do I trade copy? What firm do you use? What's the breaker?"
We're not complaining, but we're blessed to be what we're doing. Like,
yeah.
What we're doing now, we're fucking blessed.
But then like, there's some people that you should, we have a duty to help too, because it's like they're paying for us, so like it should be. We have somewhat of a duty to like help them out or help them in that too. So some people are new. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Lanto, you said someone joined your Discord and he didn't know how to delete a message or change his profile picture or something.
Yo,
like that?
chill. Listen, that's not like.
Dude, that guy is probably like old, which is like fair. Like that. Imagine your grandpa joined your Discord. You're like, how do I use this? I heard this.
No,
I heard if you join this, you make a lot of money. No, he's not gonna watch a stream.
Bro.
You think he's gonna watch a YouTube stream?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
it's not heavy labor. Yeah, I agree. It's not heavy labor, but I think it's mentally draining.
Yeah,
very mentally draining.
Mental. Trading is very mental. It's all mental. Like, you could easily get mentally fatigued.
Yeah.
Bro, like, not trying to sound weird or anything. You put yourself in my shoes in terms of a mental standpoint, day to day with my workload and Brian's as well, and you'll see what you mean. Like what we mean. Like there's days, like weekdays, where me and Desi, Brian does a good job because he's a good balance. He trades a couple hours a day. There's like days where I literally just don't sleep all night because I'm trying to get other shit done. So like, I'm trying to spread out my workload on my accounts, trade some through Asia, trade some through London, trade some through New York. There's days where I literally just don't sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, but it's definitely a lot of work.
He's like, sleep? What is that?
Actually, what 2 days ago or yesterday, he didn't sleep at all.
Yeah, he said that. I was like, I think he's supposed to be on stream today and yesterday, but he's like, dude, I haven't slept in so long. I think I'm gonna have to pass. I was like, dude, you'll have to force yourself here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want any volunteers for helping copy trading concept? What was that mean? Like content creation? Or, I mean, we already have the trade copy video out. I think that's why I always direct them. But dude, if someone can make content for me, that'll be something. I need some designers and animators and all that stuff. Make it look crispy.
Ryan's channel's a dev though. I mean, you have a couple good videos on there.
Yeah, well, I haven't uploaded anything in a long time, which I think for October I probably would want to start uploading. Yeah, clippers too. People clipping on YouTube clips. That's something I've been wanting to do. Haven't got around to it. Just a lot of things.
It seems so easy, my friends, but they mental. Yeah, I mean, everyone's life is busy. Everyone got stuff to do.
Yeah.
So
It's not laborious, but it's mentally draining. I don't know what to compare it with. We could be like comparing to like doing a lot of stuff in college when you're like your finals, you have all these type of things, you're trying to worry about everything, you're juggling a lot of things at once. But just imagine that, but just doing it like every day. Now you don't get a break.
Yeah, imagine trying to do 2 majors at once. That's what me and Brian do. In terms of workload, like 2 different businesses.
Yeah, and then we do make sacrifice too, like vacation times and all these type of things. He's like, oh, we have a Discord. We have people paying us to trade. We can't afford to miss out on type things. It's not the healthiest. That we do need to find a balance, but it's just what it is right now.
Yeah, because you always want to make sure you're helping people as well. Like no matter what, as much as like there's been days where, like at least for me, like I want to sleep in or I don't want to, just rest up a bit more. It's like, bro, like these people out here, like they pay their hard money, or even if they don't, like there's people out there that rely on me. That's what I take pride in more so, on top of obviously trading. So that's why I try to be as active as I can. And sometimes it definitely builds up, like it fatigues me mentally, but you got to do what you got to do, right? Because at the end of the day, like if I was in their shoes and I had someone who I was trying to learn off of, like what I wanted to see him do was be as active as possible. That way I could know the entire process, what it's really like. Because trading is fucking hard. I said this earlier as well. I don't know if I said on stream or on Discord, but trading is hard, man. If anyone tells you anything different, they're lying. Trading is tough. It's a very hard job, but once you learn,
you know what it is though? It's the people trying to sell you something like, oh, trading's easy. You should do this, follow me, and then you'll make bank.
Mm-hmm.
And like in reality, like for the most part, from what I've seen, like they're not doing what they're saying. Like they're not making it. It's not easy as and the results are not what they are displaying either.
Mm-hmm.
So lots of things, man. Shit happens.
Yeah. That's why, yeah, it's good. Like I know Brian does the same thing as well. It's good to be transparent in your community. Be like, okay, I made this much, but it's how much I expensed, or or it's how much I spent, and also, here's how many accounts I have on this, that. And so that's why I feel like if Top Step or all firms could incorporate like a ratio between expenses to payouts.
Oh, and then you post that?
That'd be pretty awesome, yeah. Because that's full transparency.
Just imagine this though. How bad it will be, let's say for Apex, for example, for users to see that. They're like, oh, I got like 10,000 payout, but I spent 100K. And that would be discouraging. Then they'll stop, buying more accounts. So I think that's like, I think it's a negative for a firm to do that.
I mean, yeah, but I think like for me,
lifetime payouts would make sense, but like ratio from expending or expenses that's probably not something they want to do.
Yeah.
Because a firm operates mostly by people failing, and what's more discouraging than looking at like, oh, here's how much you made,
your how much favorite creator, yeah, favorite creator spent this much on firms,
dude. One shot out fire. Imagine like Patrick Whelan, bro. How much he's spending on eval? I feel like he plays evals every single day, and he'd be like 20 evals, and then he'll blow them through. He gets a lot of commission and like a lot of affiliates, but like I feel like his ratio is like it could be negative. I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm just speculating, but that's the one guy I'd be like, do I trust his payouts? Because there's that one. I think start of the year he made like 100K in Apex. He had a good streak. He didn't get a payout on them. He blew them all.
Did he? What the? Okay.
Yeah. He blew them all.
Yeah. Do I even know? But I mean, I don't know. What's a good payout to investment ratio? You think a 5R, 10R,
Oh no, dude,
20R?
I feel like if you're positive, that's already good enough. But like, if you're trying to be profitable, at least 3, 4 R is good threshold.
Yeah. Because I'll say with Top Step. I don't know exactly, but I'm probably at half a mil this year in payouts, and I've probably spent 20 to 25K on evaluations and or activation fees. So,
But
and a lot of them are reserved.
That's a lot.
But I blew.
Yeah.
But I've blowed some evaluations. Obviously, when you leverage the way I do with the evaluations, that I also have a lot of reserves. So yeah, 20 to 25 probably.
Just bro, do the math on the
bill.
reserves too. That's still a lot too. Like, let's say you have 50 reserve, $150 for each reserve, bro. If once you use them, you better be making some payouts. How much is that? Like $150 times 50. You don't have it yet. You haven't paid it yet because it's reserve. That's like $7,500 already. That's actually not much.
Those are setting me up nice though, because I pretty much don't have to worry about evaluations if I want to until next year. I could focus full shift on like other things as well. Yeah, probably 20, 25. Then I don't know how much I'm up. Because bro, there's a period where I was getting payouts on Top Step, but the bot wasn't showing, so I can't even I have to go through my bank statements to see that.
Yeah.
Probably over half a mil. But like, what? Past 2 months, 256. And then earlier this year, I think within a 2-month duration, I saw a little over 150. And like in between that stretch as well, I probably saw another 150, 200. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest. But
Let me look at shot here.
Yeah, I know. What's good? I know. I expense most of my expenses. The reason you guys see me buy a lot of valuations on top of stacking it as well, is to expense a lot of my income. Because I don't my main expenses when it comes to my life, because I'm young. It's mainly just business stuff. I'm not gonna lie though. Past couple months, I've been spending a little OD, on different stuff outside of trading, but usually it's just trading expense.
Yeah. But the good thing is let's say a scenario, right? You trade Apex, like a prime example is a lot of people trade Apex. Not much anymore, but say in the past, like a year ago, you trade Apex, you failed so many times, you blew through 100 evals, probably 50 fundeds, you're down 20K on expenses. One good payout on those accounts would get you already 3R over, or 2R over. Let's say it's 40K payout. That's the crazy way to think about it. Basically, it's a game of 9 people losing and 1 people winning, and that eventually could be you, as long as you get your system right and not play around anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's a unique way to look at it and to view it. But dude, it's just I know it's so tempting to be degenerate on Apex or on firms because the accounts are so cheap, you're not really risking much. But just try to instill good habits as much as you can on firms as you do on a personal account, because the more you do, the more you save money, and the more you're gonna get closer to that payout quicker. So Apex, dude, you just keep doing what you're doing now. Keep signal botting Brian. No, I'm kidding. But
signal botting.
You can get to where you want to be. Just keep on practicing and keep on instilling the right things. Just 1% better a day. Just focus on base and that's it.
You know what's also I thought about recently too? What if we, how we talked about the prop bootcamp? Not the trading bootcamp, but just prop bootcamps, maybe a few videos to talk about tips on trading prop firms. If we get that out, and it's people are watching it, people are absorbing and studying it.
Yeah.
It could leave an impact to prop firms' profitability.
Yeah.
You think it'll leave somewhat of impact? Because it'll change the game of how people think and how people would approach firms if they have a lot of material to go about. If it's a very quality boot camp.
Yeah, I think so. Because there's a certain way I go with that, where I go about it with Top Step, and people on Twitter why do you have so many emails?
Why are you doing it?
Yeah. And I'm no, bro, it's called leveraging.
You're scaling with multiple firms. You're trading it differently. You could be compounding here. You could be scaling up other firms.
Yeah.
You're leveraging, you're spreading out your risks across multiple firms too. There's so many ways to go around. And you're talking about reserves. That's more advanced type of things. Reserves. So what? It's why people can't fathom why you need reserves. You have a way, you have a reason. Whereas it's gonna make you so much money because you have that.
The reason, listen, the reason I leverage the way I do on tops, I'll give you guys a quick rundown how I approach it. I'm gonna get into FTT, but what I do with Apex and what I'm gonna do with FTT is I compound. Why? Because there's a cap on how much you can get paid per cycle or per request. With Top Step, there is no cap, nor is there a consistency rule.
Yeah.
So you can make as much money as you want and get paid out up to 50% of it. So that's why I leverage the way I do on Top Step, because right, obviously they have daily drawdown overall, but if you trade well, you can really get past that. That's what I do with Asia sometimes. I build a buffer via Asia, then I look to seek extension through through my account, and then that's what I do with Top Step. So Top Step's probably the most active firm I'm on, where I take a lot of trades. In terms of Apex and FTT, what I'm gonna do on there is I'm gonna be extremely strict. 2 trades a day max, because you're capped on how much you can make per cycle or per payout, and also you have a consistency rule as well. So
yeah,
you just gotta make sure, you gotta know what to leverage properly on. Because if you have Apex and FTT paid out consistently as a back burner, and for me, on top of that, I have my personal account. Like Top Step is pretty much free, right? You can pretty much trade with leverage on there as long as you're trading smart. And that's like what we were talking about earlier in terms of workload. That's where you're starting to see me, Brian, like how we trade so much or how our workload is so much, because we have all these different things to take care of, like FTT, Apex, personal, Top Step, all these different
I'm
things.
doing the most firms right now too.
You
like
have
5
Tradeify
firms.
as well, yeah. Dude.
Yeah, I have FTT
Insane,
as well.
so.
I have TBT as well, also, but I haven't touched them yet. I have it's the good thing about PT Take Prop Trader, like you don't need any trading days. Like, if you make 5K that day, you can withdraw that right there. So like, that's why like, okay, I don't need a copy trade. I'm gonna wait for the A+ day. I'm gonna trade copy. I'm probably gonna do 3-4x the size.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
dude, the thing is, like, if we release it, what are the odds if we release a boot camp and like we tell people like how we trade it, how we trade certain firms?
It's also also like, it's also guidelines of how to work on that payout and like scale it from there. Like, it sounds simple, but people don't really think about it. People are like, okay, I see people making 2K a day. Let's keep on running it. Let me copy them and all that stuff. That's like a trap. And then like if we have like so much resource and examples and outline on like how to efficiently use prop firms, it could like leave an impact to people blowing accounts, people actually getting more payouts, and that would probably have a cause effect where prices will go up because more people get paid out. They need more money.
Imagine we come up to boot camp and you see prop firms just paying out much more. That'd be crazy if they're, but I don't think.
Well, if they pay out much more, they'll be like, now we're not making as much in profits. Now we're gonna raise up those Top Step prices. We're about to run up, like they're gonna say inflation. They're like, oh, let's do 300 now.
Remember what happened to Apex's Discord, bro? Remember when I got denied payout? They put me under account investigation, bro.
Yeah.
My community came in there and started flooding them, and I'm not even kidding. Like a day after that happened, they closed their cord in terms of like chat rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's similar to like, let's say people signal botting, like you're live streaming every trade and you're on a streak, and we tell, like, imagine we're also doing large size, like those days where you trade like 100K days or 50K days on Top Step. Imagine you do that live stream, and then you have 100 people copy trading you, and they also make 50K a day in one day, like that thing. You would put Top Step under for that like month. They would lose everything for that month.
Yeah.
So it is really impactful of just like how much impact we could do to some prop firms and how we stand on them, just because we have like a model and we have a system and we're doing well with it. We're also trying to help you guys do it. You guys just gotta find your own path. Yeah, tomorrow is Thursday, and then Friday we have not on payroll. But yeah, we did tease about a prop boot camp, I think back in like, I don't know, like August or something. Like, it gotta be like 3-4 months ago. And I think me and Desi and maybe you also, like we were outlining a little bit. We just never got to creating the content for it.
Dude, like I said, we're just so busy with like trying to trade personally, and it takes up so much time to where. See, I don't know how people do it, bro. I don't know how like traders out there who are also marketers do it. Like the most I do is go on Twitter, post my shit, and then get off. So maybe spend 5-10 minutes max a day. I don't have enough time to set aside for like 3-4 hours a day to just focus on marketing. Bro, I don't know how people do it.
Yeah, the marketing is hard, man. But like hard work pays off because like you don't even market that much. You just post results. Even like the days I'm doing, like I just stream, I just post what we're doing, and like it's doing decent. I mean, I'm not trying to sell anything.
Dude, now we think about it, like people on Twitter like see us so random. Like if people don't know who we are, like they see us randomly, see our posts, our P&L, and then they just
They don't buy it.
trust us. They naturally
like,
trust us. They go to your stream and they're like, okay, yeah, he's legit. I'll just take whatever he takes, and then it actually works.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy to think about, right? Because if you're a random and like you're just scrolling through Twitter, right? I felt like if I saw your page, I'm like, oh, let me just go check it out. I see you on YouTube, and then you have these reads, and I'd be like, damn, like, you know,
Just like
he actually knows what he's
yesterday.
doing.
Like,
Most people post their shit, and then when it comes to actually calling shit live, they don't know how to do it. They can't do it, right? So, yeah.
Real time is so much different than like hindsight, though, and that's why you don't see Romeo, you don't see any other like people that has like courses. You don't see them trading live streams or real time. You see them calling after, like, oh, look at this move, you guys catch it. And arguably, that's what also IC does too. But he also does live streams. He just commentated. I don't think he really commits to trading execution live.
Yeah.
Tips on how to be consistent in trading and stop blowing accounts. That's probably gonna be video number 1 in the bootcamp if we haven't planned out. How to be consistent. Video 2, how to stop blowing accounts. Video 3, how to run prop firms.
General.
Yeah.
Dude, questions like that are so general. Like another question, for example, is like, how much do you risk on a prop firm? Like, bro, it's so like generalized. Like,
Yeah.
there's different prop firms, different ways you could go about it, different approaches you could have to it. It's you for like the way for you to stop blowing accounts on a prop firms is the same way you do it on a live account. Just be disciplined. Focus on a strategy and just put the work in. That's it. Screen time and repetition. That's all it is.
Yeah, and then you really want to focus on yourself too.
Yeah. When you find a strategy, don't strategy hop. Find a strategy that you know is profitable, and even if you're losing on it, that's completely fine because you're newer to it. You got to make sure you're just more so focused on not only improving your strategy, like Brian said as well, improving your cycle, you know, and making sure that the trades that you're taking, you're not fearful, you're not greedy, you're not FOMOing, you're not taking bad quality trades. Trade demo if you need to completely, and just focus on refining that. And then over time, as your skill set improves, then you can focus on scaling. Because I see what I see most traders do is they're more focused on scaling first, then the skill set, versus skill set first, then scaling. It should be the other way around always. You should work on improving and refining your skill set to a point where you know it's extremely profitable and you have ultra confidence in, which also helps your psych, and then focus on scaling. That's what me and Brian have been doing for years. And
yeah, that's what it is. And you see like everyone on social media too now, like they'll just post like big payouts, or it could be like payouts or big days, but then what happens the next few days? They don't talk about it. They just go silent.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be everyone that DMs be like, oh, how can you show us how you made 100K or 50K on that day? It's like, just because they had a one lucky streak or one lucky day, now all you guys are trying to strategy hop.
Yeah.
How much stream time would you suggest a day? How would you answer that, Lanto? It really depends. Like, are you working or
yeah,
what are you trying to do? Let's say he's working. Let's say he's working like 7 hours.
To be honest, there's no. The more you put in, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, when I say that, when you first start, don't like overcomplicate and don't stress things too much to a point where you literally just your mind just fogs up. Just simplify it. Just look at what you're looking at consistently, and just slowly incorporate certain knowledge or certain things into your trading. Because like the thing about trading is, you gotta make sure you gotta find a balance between trying too hard and trying too little. Because if you try too hard, you'll just mentally fatigue yourself too quick.
Yeah.
So you gotta make
too
sure
much is bad too. Because you're trying to trade like 21st. You're like, I have to make it. I have to make ends meet. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna back test for 12 hours a day. He's like, is that really gonna help?
If I were to give like some advice, like I want to say, if anyone in here, don't go full time in trading until you're at least making 5 figures a month.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
Or good savings at least.
Yeah.
A good cushion.
Trading's an income to where you can't like expect to make a certain amount of money per month. You just can't, because every day, every week, every month is going to be unique. Some months you're gonna make a shit ton. Some months you're gonna make not so much. That's what trading is. You got to be prepared for that. So if you're not ready to go full time.
2-year salary sounds good. I think that's what Ash was talking about too in the past. He's like, someone asked him to during our stream, was like, oh, when should I consider quitting a job? That he was talking about like you need to make a good trading first, and you probably need savings equivalent to 2 years so you can actually work on it. I think that's a good area.
2 years. So 12K. All right, now you're trolling.
12K for 2 years. Who's living?
If you work
2
full
years for
time,
12K?
even at McDonald's, you're not making 6K a year, buddy. Let's be honest.
You just need time and cushion, like, and anything that could impede you mentally, like, you know, like I gotta pay off my load, I gotta pay off student debt, I gotta pay off this. That's gonna be something that is gonna cloud your judgment, and that's not what you want to do at all. I think you should have 80. I mean, 80 sounds like a good amount. Just depends on your lifestyle too. Live on beans and rice and that stuff. You're not
What's the average salary in America?
average.
Yeah.
I think it would vary depending on the state and what area, but like probably like, what 60K probably now, 56K.
So what, you get 120 to be able to go full time? 30. That's not 35K. There's no way it's 35K.
It's 62K right now. It's the average salary in the United States, which 4 years ago I feel like this is like, you know, it's doable. Now I don't know. I don't know about that, because me and Lanzo could do this in a month, half a month, in a day.
All right.
No, we're just saying relative. I'm just saying, like, I think about that sometimes. I'm like, I don't. No, it's not. Dude, let me cook here. I'm just saying, like, I can't imagine the hardships people are going through that doesn't not trading or doing like regular job like 9 to 5, making average, like how they can get through with like current prices right now. That's what I'm trying to get at. And like I can't relate to that same problems. Like if people are like working 9 to 5, they're making like the bare minimum or average. I heard people who makes 100K like are not able to keep up with their expenses still.
Yeah, apparently the average household income now with the family of 6, I think, should be 8K or a little over 8K a month. So that's what, 96K a year. So 100K should be fine.
It depends. Like if you're living in California, that's not okay. If you're living in any high cost of living, okay.
Yeah, I mean, dude, my parents were fucking.
Dude, I think New Jersey is kind of expensive, right?
Yeah, dude. First half of my life, bro, I lived in apartments. Lived in.
That's was in the slums, guys. He came up.
Literally, first half of my life, up until the 4th grade, and then I moved into obviously where I live now.
Young Lanzo was trading off of a iPod, I heard.
Imagine. You know what the crazy part is? I always thought day traders when I was extremely young, because you think about like day trading, like you just come across it. I thought it was always weird. I was like, how do people make money off digits on a screen? I don't get that. Like here we are now, you know. COVID happened and then trading happened. How many of you guys in here got into trading because of COVID?
Oh, was that you too, Lance? I'm pretty sure that was me as well.
Yeah.
I probably talked about it many times already. My mom kept on pushing me like, "Oh, you heard about this biotech stock? I saw it on Facebook. I saw it ran 100%. What do you think about it?" I'm like, "Get out of here!" And then like my friends in college was talking about it, and then I'm like, "You know what? I'll give it a shot." And then that's how we got looped in. Overtime, and it's like what 4 years now? Approaching 5 years now. Overtime. Did COVID happen like what mid 2020? When was COVID?
COVID was early March. It was March.
About March, yeah. So we're past 4 years. We're 4.5 years. We're approaching 5 now.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like everyone here could probably start at COVID time, but like the difference is how much time you put in that 4 or 5 years.
Dude, bro. If there's amount of time that me and Brian have put in for trading the past 5 years, what do you think?
We show up every single day, dude. Every single day.
There's still durations now where, like, I'm in my setup like 10+ hours a day. Like, fuck. I'd say over 2,000 hours.
What is 2,000 hours? Like, how many days would that be?
I don't know. 2,000 hours. Do the math on that. So there's been 4 years. Okay, let me do that. Let's just go conservative and say 4.5 years. So 365 times 4.5.
That has to be easier math.
1600.
Let's do this.
Oh no, we're way over 2,000 hours.
Okay, alright. I have been trading for 4.5 years. I trade about, let's say I trade about 5 hours, let's say 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
Let's say I trade 6 hours a day.
That's about 12,000 hours.
Only count weekdays. We'll be fair, because sometimes we do work in weekends, but let's just say only count weekdays. How many hours is that? Quick math. Math to the AI. 6 hours is probably a good average though, because you count for everything.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be trading with charts.
Yeah.
Dude, look at the TAC 7,000 hours. Only count weekdays for 4 or 5 years.
7,000 hours. I've definitely I put in. No, I think my average duration has to be long, bro. There's like the good chunk of this year is there's been days where I literally sit down at like 9 a.m., 8:45 a.m. and I don't get off until I go to sleep. I swear to God.
Yeah. But
that's so
dude,
sad.
like you said, we're grinding till 2026, so like maybe 2 years, and we'll be lift off from there ideally, and then we can have a better balance, better schedule.
Yeah, hopefully by 23, 24, we're able to like sort of live the lifestyle that we want.
Put 252 trading days.
We can
does that really matter? 250 trading days? Oh, let me see. Recalculate.
We put that on 7 right now.
Only 252 trading days. It's probably like 6,500 then. If you, I mean, how many days would that? 6,800 hours. That's consistent though. Or 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years. So 6,800. Like, how many days is that? 6,800 divided by 24. If you walk nonstop, that's you basically traded 283 days nonstop, almost like 2/3 of a year, basically. Nonstop. That's the math to it.
Dude, I've got
bro. One more year, and we might just break that area, or maybe 1.5 more year, 6-year mark. We'll have that screen time where we traded for a whole year, basically. Like if we're calling 24 hours.
Oh, bro, dude, I'm just like reflecting back, like, dude, there's been so many hardships and like struggles.
Yeah,
it's crazy because like, bro, there's points in your like trading career where you're like, fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna.
Should I give up? Is this right for me?
Yeah, and then you look back at it like a year later, like you're laughing at yourself. You're like, bro, like how did I almost like, give up there? You know?
I mean, everyone has those moments, man. I think I had that probably 2 times.
It's just life. As you progress, as you get more experience, like the hardships get more challenging, but you like to reflect back and you're like, holy shit, like that small thing was bothering me a year ago. Like how does that make sense?
What's changed though for me though is like when I start slowing down, I think it's been more consistent. But when I was going fast, that's where like it'd be big gains, big losses, and it'd be like very stressful. We slow down a little bit, you spread it out. I guess with prop firms, it's been helping because you have multiple fund accounts. I don't know, like let's say, Lanto, if there's no prop firms, you're trading a live count. Let's say you have 100K in it. How much are you trying to make a day, and how much are you gonna risk? No prop firms, just only personal account.
Realistically, I'd probably shoot, since we're day traders, like we know the skill set that we have, I'd probably go for 1 or 2% a day.
It's like 1 or 2K a day, basically.
If you're trying to be like base, like minimal.
Base hits, yeah. Because that 100K is not gonna be all you have. Yeah. That's gonna be what you deposit.
Yeah. So I'd probably go there, like and then I don't know, because with me on my personal account, like I usually have around 75K in there, sitting like when I first start, and then a lot of days, there's like days where I can make up to 5, 10K a day, 15K a day. That's just I'm ultra aggressive, but like the thing is like the skill set that we have, like we know like we'll be fine. Cause, like once you like trade long enough, like for 7,000 hours, like we have, like it's not a matter of like, okay, can I do this? It's more so like, okay, when am I gonna do this? You know, when's this gonna get done? When's this goal gonna get achieved? You know, when is this gonna happen? When you have that confidence in yourself after putting in so much time and effort into a certain skill set, It's more so of time. It's a matter of when,
Yeah.
not if. So
But-
that's. I could lose 15K a day. I could lose 20K today. I know for it to be fun.
We gotta build up other incomes. Keep on continuing building up. I think you do real estate, you do crypto, you all the other things. Yeah, keep on building. I probably need to get into others too, like real estate too. I've been just doing long support. I've been doing swing trading with Desi basically, which is very lucrative. I don't know how it's doing so well.
Yeah.
But just spread them out. We
Speaking of,
look at that. We finished a whole 3 hour, or let's see, I think 2 hours and 45 minutes of the lo-fi because it stopped playing now. That's how long we've been on for. We've been on for 2 hours and 56 minutes.
Eats dumping. All right, let's touch that monthly gap, and I'll
I know.
toss in. Ooh, yeah.
Wait,
I'll toss in.
do you know about October for crypto? Is why do I maybe I'm not used to the slang or terminology, but they're calling October or something like that. Like is that a crypto thing? Do you know about that?
Yeah, I know
also?
historically October tends to usually fall, right?
Fall or up or go up?
I'm pretty sure it's downside, right? No.
Why is it called up October or something like that? That's what I'm like.
Is it?
I think I've seen a lot of
Oh.
people like it's like everyone buy crypto right now. It's gonna go up. I'm like, is that like a thing for crypto?
To be honest, I don't think so.
And I'm like, I don't know crypto at all.
Doesn't the stock market
It's
historically down?
October. Is that with crypto only, or is that with everything? No, I think October's pretty bullish though. Historically,
Is it actually?
let's see. Is October bullish for stocks? I'm gonna just go base. October is a bullish month. Season basis. It's been the 6th best month of the year.
So it's right in the middle.
Yeah, I guess 6th best.
So it's literally it's literally 50-50.
October. What is our terminology? I feel like I've been trading for 4.5 years. I never heard of October or October. Is that new?
I don't know. I don't listen to those. Listen. Remember they were crypto gurus were calling for the what was the cycle? I forget what it's called. I don't even pay attention to the cycles, but there was a cycle, the bull run cycle or something like that.
Oh yeah.
There's a bear market and there's a bull market, and every 4 years this happens, and then you go back to it and you reflect back to last year and you're like, oh shit, yeah, completely wrong.
Dude, yeah, that's that difficulty with relying on just historical data because everything's changing.
Yeah.
I think September also. September was bullish this year.
I think it's good to rely off historical data for an indication, but like there's people out there who rely off historical data as like a full reason, full conviction.
Yeah, but look at September, dude. Like September, we did drop a little bit, but we opened up September here. After the first week we dropped, but like the second week, the third week, fourth week, we just continually pushed up. Yeah. So if everyone's trying to swing because of September, you got killed, and that's why me and Desi was looking for shorts, but we're looking for the weekly short here, and then we actually got that entry. It was nice. Yeah, I think I'm 20K up on my Robinhood long term. Or not long term swing trade. I think I started in like June or July or something. And it's only out of like 6 trades, I think. I kind of average like 1 trade a month maybe. It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 more minute for market close. Pretty
we really
basic day for me.
Been on here all day, huh?
Yeah.
Been on here all day to survive.
Dude, this is I hate to say this, but this is the lowest P&L day I had the last 20 days.
Yeah, I wish price was better. We could have taken something nice on stream, but bro, you can't really trade this. Been pretty pissed.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can see it before I share the update. I think this might be the last update I'll share though. But it's like 2,000 FTT and then like that one trade about 280, 300 up on their accounts. I didn't trade the other Apex just because it's payout pending. So I don't know the math here. It's probably like what 1K, 2K, 3K, like 6K a day right now. 5K, I don't know. Which is ironically the lowest day I had all out of like 20 trading days.
You're fine though. I mean,
Yeah.
Still green. That's how that matters.
But yeah, a lot of talking day. We went from a peak of like what 670 viewers. Now we're at 300, just ranting and just talking about random topics. But yeah, when's the next time you go hop on? You want to do the Friday stream?
Yeah, if you guys want, yeah, I'll pop on Friday.
Who wants to see Lanto join on Friday? Maybe. Well, Friday is non-farm payroll, so post non-farm payroll typically does give you a good range, and that might be a session worth trading for. But yeah, Wednesday, like I think we're expecting not clean price action. Did I alert anything for AM today? I don't remember. I think I took a trade though. Oh yeah. Right off the open, I'm already anticipating seeking short price action, and then looking for a London low take, and then that's what we did like a few minutes after. That's basically it.
I thought I'd probably hop off here, Brian. Good on
Yeah.
stream.
Good
Good work today, guys. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all. Have a good day, and thanks for having me on.
Yeah. See you guys tomorrow, guys, and see the trio stream most likely on Friday.